good evening. Welcome to the Life of Die, a collection of nerds who just love to gather on a Wednesday night and play D&D. We're here playing The Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror story filled with the most trauma that anyone can experience. Kind of like the time that I had an argument with the guy in the hairdressers and realised he was a cardboard cutout. It was at that time I realised I should be wearing glasses full time. We're here tonight with my lovely, lovely players here to fight the Vampire Overlord. We have Fliss, we have Layla, we have Mike B, we have Mike H, we have Lee, and we have Lewis. Say hello, guys.
Hi.
Yo.
Right when you take a drink.
Hello, guys.
Thanks, yeah. Good
Hello.
call.
Right, at some point, Lewis will pop up physically.
It's gonna be
having a
pretty
bit of
damn
tech
soon,
issues.
guys.
I hope he doesn't pop up
Oh,
physically.
dang.
Twitch
Da, da,
TOS.
da, da.
This is gonna be his hot tub stream.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's what's taking so long. Prep work.
He's blowing it up. Great.
He needs that pump for the bed pump.
Yeah, he doesn't have the electric one.
Oh, wait, no,
Needs
that
bigger
went this way.
batteries.
Oh wow! I'd like to just point out on this Twitch stream, at no point would there be any hot tubs or bikinis in the Curse of Strahd.
Ah, best put mine away then. And I'm talking about the bikini.
Don't you dare stand up.
What's hiding under that desk, man?
Just turns around
I'd
and
like
walks.
to point out that I've
I
always-
think. We've legit got
I've
worse
always
since
done
the
these
start.
streams in bikinis. You just don't ever move, and then it's not a problem.
God damn it.
Hey.
There he is,
Hey!
Yay!
still with the red hair.
Many
also
of the
just like to point
budgies on
out
that,
as well-
guys.
I spent all of 3 minutes
just
setting
like
those
to point
cameras
out-
up, and then you go and show yourself.
Classic.
Show yourself, you bastard. I'd also like to
God.
point out that over the weekend was the first time we'd ever officially met each other
Yes, it was.
in physicality, I should point out.
Right.
We have a seventh combatant.
Oh, you and your Thomas. Yeah, you
Roll
and your
initiative,
Thomas.
guys.
That's it.
Are we rolling initiative?
That's how we
refuse to
defeat
refer-
Curse of
roll
Strahd, a
initiative
child.
against that.
Yeah. So like we may all be a bit like gooey over each other and like but that's because we actually got to be physically in proximity
We really were.
Yeah.
and play Twister, which was
What a
awesome.
meet.
That was awesome
At 3
at the
o'clock in the
time.
morning.
Painful the next day.
Oh,
As long as you didn't feel it when we first did it, it's fine.
Oh no,
Next
it was
morning,
it was
don't think
amazing
about
at the time.
yeah.
The one
Next
that
day,
did it
we
on
were
this
tender.
Year-old bloody fucking Twister, not the adult Twister, a child's one. So the proximity was just little bit.
Yep.
And a little gift from the DM to my players. They also had their own little minis. I don't know if they've actually... Oh, there we go.
I love how you were just about to say it, we all got it. We're like, yeah, look at this.
Mine's still in my bag. I have literally had no time to even unpack. 2
Oh,
minutes.
guys, you'll be really, really chuffed. Both my boys have learnt the basics of D&D since the weekend because they want their own figures.
Late to the party.
Nice.
I'm so happy.
Want D&D for all the wrong reasons, but it's a start. They just want their own little figures.
In all fairness,
I
the
mean,
game
I've
just
got-
really wants the dice. I think it's the dice, really.
Speaking
Oh,
of,
Fine.
so many dice
But-
now that this I will definitely have some left to roll by the end of the night.
Better. We'd like to point out over the weekend we actually did a one-shot. How many of your D20s ended up in Dice Jail, Fliss?
2 of
Okay,
mine.
so
8.
I had 2 from a set, and then I had the bag that was a gift, which has 8 in it, and at some point all of those were in Dice Jail.
I'm pretty sure you took 4 out and put them all back in as well.
Yeah.
I had to!
She
I was
had no
running out of
dice left.
dice.
You didn't. You picked out the one that failed you the most, re-rolled it, and literally the fact that Bolgi went over and went, why? You've got some there. Why are you rehashing the ones in jail? You know
That
they
would make
failed
sense.
you. Why get it out?
It made sense for the roll I had to do and the check that I needed, so it had to be that one because that was destined to roll well, and I should have just listened to Fuzzball, really.
Don't give him that kind of boost. He's
He
going to
was
be
a
like,
talk.
of everything now.
It's a kick
I
out
mean,
of
I'll have
it
to
is
check.
the only logical solution to everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
You'll all be pleased to know that England have scored.
Oh, for God's sake.
Was it an own goal?
No.
Wow.
Just,
No.
Mike's just
I don't-
going to
I don't have to be-
accidentally forget to mute his mic next time they score. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so if
I'll
there
be
is a
celebrating
random...
quietly.
there might be a random outburst, but
If there's random jumping up and down and
you got a natural 20, but in another department.
you've got 4 minutes before you have my full undivided attention for about 10 more.
Oh, what a better time to do...
4 minutes and
What a
10
better
minutes, then I'm gone again.
So, better time to
Nice.
do a recap for everyone. So, last we left off, the group left Argenvoxtol to keep the Keepers of the Feather and try and take back the Wizard of Wines. Upon meeting with the Martikov family, the elder brothers as it were, you came to the vineyard, overrun with druids and blights, these magical plant-like creatures summoned by the race, and these druids were called the Kavani druids. The Kavani had lost their ability to connect with nature and lost the power to wild shape, believing that the were-ravens had some kind of a secret behind their shape-shifting rather than a curse. They attacked and kidnapped the elder of the Kavani and also the children, trying their best to obtain their secret. The group infiltrated and attacked the Kavani and rescued the trapped children in raven form and the elder Davian. Reunited with the rest of his family, Davian confirmed that there were still 2 members of the Martikov family still missing, his daughter and grandson, and that they were to be taken to Jesper Hill. And that is where we begin. So, you said at the end of the last game that you were going to take a short rest, so if you've not done it already, please do.
Am I missing any health or spell slots?
That's a very good question, because I was the one who controlled you, and you nearly died.
Thanks,
we
guys.
didn't mention that. Look, we were trying to protect you from you know.
look,
Protect me from me.
there
Hey,
were
I did a shit ton of
It's a
healing,
common thing.
so don't blame me.
there were druids, and they ignore AC. All right, there wasn't much we could do.
Just say you took a shit on a ceiling.
What?
It was bloody brutal. What? What's shit on
Yes,
the ceiling?
Mike.
That's exactly what
Oh,
we
we'd
did.
like to point out that Dami kind of set fire to the upper building of the Wizard of Wines as well.
That was
Like
an
if you weren't
accident.
expecting that was on you. It was full of bad guys. It needed to burn.
Right, so you are on 24 hit points.
Christ.
Told you went unconscious.
And any
And
spell slots used?
Yes. I think it was just the one I used. Just 1 3rd level.
Okay, nice.
Because I think I used a cantrip. Don't quote me on that. So, heading to the south. Let me just bring you up to my map. So around this time, it is round about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Can I roll
are
some hit
currently at the
dice?
point- You may.
Cool.
And it would probably take you a couple of hours to head to the south to go towards Jesper Hill.
The hill with the tree on it.
Yes.
So short rest and head straight there. Was the plan?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, that was what you told me.
Nice.
There's a lot of things we tell you, Matt.
Oops,
Good,
okay.
good. If you make him,
So as we're
like,
walking-
mistrust us, I'm gonna smack.
He doesn't trust us anyway.
I mean, it's our job not to trust
Special
him, but he has to trust us.
Right, I'm at full health. again.
As we're walking, I will just kind of say out loud to the group. pretty sure this is the same hill as Erky was meant to go to. He did say he still wanted us to check it out. So
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. Sorry, no offense to the ravens, if there are any with us, because I think actually they all left.
They did leave. They went to go try and regroup with the family. And I think one of them did say that they will try and rendezvous with you at Jesper Hill as soon as they can.
Cool.
All right.
Does Erky still have his staff that he picked up?
Erky didn't pick
Erky?
up a staff.
No, not
Bolgy!
Erky.
Erky's
Dead?
dead, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
Bolgy, you
believe-
did pick up a second staff.
Well, we now know who it didn't
Gulthias.
affect. We now know who that death didn't affect. As usual, it's the snake boy.
snakes? Don't know what you're on about.
So yes, you've got a second Gulthias staff.
Banging. Okay. Sweet.
Just to remind me, you can. There's a feature when you snap it, right?
I don't know if I told anyone or if other people know that for other reasons.
I think I rolled on that, but I'm not too sure.
We're going back a while now, so
Yeah.
I mean, it was 2 weeks ago since our last.
I'll
game,
say
so-
I'll say for the purpose I don't. Probably more interested
That's
in
okay.
a crying clay baby, which we do have,
Okay.
because we do have that thing that was told to put underneath the.
You mean the green
what
gem?
was it? Yeah,
Still in my pocket.
cool.
Never gave it back to
Nope.
the Raven folk.
Erebus is checking where the power lies.
It's about an hour in the journey when you begin to feel like a bloop, bloop. Very light rain starts to just come through, getting steadily heavier, making the road quite difficult to. Well, it's still okay, but to the edges it's starting to become really muddy, and just occasionally it will hit like Dami's head and it'll go.
I was going to say, there's just steam rising
Little
from about half an
steam.
inch above me.
Puns inserted here, ladies and gentlemen.
I just lift my head
She
and let
doesn't
the
get
rain
wet.
hit my face.
Inserted.
But then when it starts to become to the second hour, the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above you, and then a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West on the hill, the land of the woods, and the sky vanishes behind a towering wall of fog. And this hill is massive. Like, it's going to be a steady climb to get to the top.
Well, you said there's a heavy wall of fog, so we won't be able to see the top anyway, so my question's gone. Never mind. Ignore that. I'll
As
just...
we're going through, would I be able to be casting Gust
Yeah,
to try and disperse some of this fog?
yeah, sure.
Can I also, knowing this is the hill we need to be at, can I... If he's casting Gust, would there still be fog at the sides that I could try and just kind of slink into and try and keep slightly hidden?
What's the range on Gust? Let's have a look.
It's 30 foot range area. It's only like a minor breeze.
So it might
it doesn't
clear away
actually
what's
say.
in front of us.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say it can be used in that way, which is why I was asking if I could.
Yeah, I mean, with fog, it's kind of like everywhere, so it's just shifting fog into fog, so it might be a little difficult. to
Fair
sort of
enough.
maneuver.
I'll give it a shot. Useless. And then I'll
If
stop.
anything, as you do it, it just seems to make the rain that little bit more hot, sort of flicking across your face now, kind of tenderizing it a little. It's almost like someone flicking your face with their
Can
nail.
I check around the ground, see if there's anything about?
Are you looking for something in particular, or just having a general
Just a
overlook?
general look.
Perception check, please. 16. So your dragon senses are trying to like pick out odd feelings in the air, things to be noticed, and you notice that it's a little bit tough to look up, but as you go further up the hill, it's almost like the grass is slowly dying the higher it gets.
Yeah, I want to.
I'm going to let them know that the grass here is unnaturally dying up here, because if it's rain, it'd be nourished and stuff like that. It shouldn't be dying.
Yeah, I want to stand maybe 5-10 feet from the group, just to the left, and try and just stay hidden in the fog as we push up.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
Oh.
I was going to say, would I know any causes for the grass to be dying like this in such terrain that it shouldn't be dying?
Make a nature check.
Well, I got a 4.
I don't like the way you say well.
It was a straight roll because I have disadvantage on stealth. So 14.
Of course, yeah, you do.
14.
14, okay. And Reaper.
17.
17. So, people with passive perception over 14 would be able to just hear the little clinks of the metal disappearing into the woods, and you just kind of give a, ugh, pirates, come on. Not very good in the fog, are you?
Bear in mind, I
so
wasn't
you
trying to
Reaper,
hide
you kind
from
of
the
put
group.
your Oh yeah. But the group can probably still hear you. So Reaper, you kind of have a bit of a feel of there's got to be something bad up there to be able to make the grass around to be able to just decay like this. Something
guys,
unnatural.
there's something really wrong up here. Like, really bad up here. This isn't natural what's happening to this hill.
Well, yes.
I mean,
The
welcome to
Some-
Barovia.
No,
Someone's-
not just the usual, like, as in...
the same happened at the
We
windmill,
might want
didn't
to
it?
go prepared. I'm just going to say, let's be prepared going up this hill.
The same happened at the
I'm
windmill.
gonna
I will
Not
sigh.
really
Place Druid.
I will
I've
sigh
literally
and I
got
will
my
attempt
crucible
to
out.
disappear into the fog next to them.
Yeah, that's stealth check advantage.
Good thing for advantage. That makes it 19.
19. You're a little bit better than the pirate.
Not wearing metal.
Aye. Are you going down the same route as Light, or are you going on the right-hand side?
I'll have split off to the other side, whichever side he's on, I'll look on the opposite.
Right, so a flanking maneuver. Blanche, I take it you're probably just riding Tiago at this point.
Obviously wondering why everyone's talking about this being something wrong.
I mean, you would have
basically
heard
said the
Reaper
grass
say.
is dying. Well, no, I didn't say, like, the grass is dying, it's unnatural.
Erebus, anything you want to do?
I'm going to be walking by the side of the line. Could I roll for any sort of kind of looking into perhaps like necromantic magic?
Arcana check.
That's a 14.
14. You kind of stroke your chin, just wondering what kind of magic would this be, and you're trying to figure out, oh, could this be necrotic in any way? But no, not quite. From what you're gathering, it's hazy, but you don't think it is.
Cool.
A lone tree with a lone hill with dying grass. It does not seem a very pleasant place for a druid clan to reside.
Yeah, it seems that whatever the druids here are doing, it's completely in reverse to the natural order.
In which case, I would not give them that classification.
Well, perhaps you wouldn't, but they might think so.
Well, then they are fools.
Well, let's go confront these fools then.
Okay. So, advancing forward, now beginning to climb this hill. And you can see there's a dirt trail running along the two concentric rings of cairns that encircle the hillside. Each cairn is about 10 foot high, mound of slimy black rocks. If people want to make, in fact, if Blanche is on top of Tiago, you probably won't need to do this. But everyone else just make athletics checks.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll
quite
take that.
steep and it's raining.
17.
Reaper? 17?
23.
Okay.
18.
Olgie? 18 for us.
Would I need to? Because moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs me no extra movement. So is it something to do with that, or?
No, you're going on a 45-degree angle on a very slippery hill.
That would do it, yeah. Athletics, you say, yeah?
Yeah. Dummy?
13.
Okay.
For my own amusement, I rolled.
Get you up the fucking hill.
For my own amusement, I rolled and got 25, so I'm actually riding Tiago standing up.
Although saying that, even if you were walking, your dwarven armor kind of holds you in like a friggin' sentinel. Like you cannot be forced to move or something like that, if I remember.
Yeah. There's I've got a proficiency in athletics, but I don't think that's the armor.
No, you just rolled.
It's the other one. I can't be knocked down.
Yeah. Go on, Bolgi. What did you get?
20 non-natural.
I know. So you guys, some of you have to really use your thighs to feel the burn as you're climbing up this hill. But some of you, and I think ironically, the ones with staffs and bows can use those as just help climbing up. So, and you were the guys who actually rolled really good. But eventually you do reach the top. And what you see in front of you, in a circle of stone standing a twisted effigy of wood and vines, resembles a giant version of Strahd van Zorovich. Embedded where its heart would be is a spear of black iron, continuously dripping with blood, grasped by foul twisting roots going up the statue. And there's an echo of a furious battle cry seeming to linger through the air, raging to break free. On the ground in front of the effigy, you have a glimpse of a woman kneeling on the ground, and her chin grasped by a figure clad in bloody hide behind her. The bloody figure wears a headdress of twisted antlers and holds a fist-sized gem in front of the woman's face, and you can see her whispering in her ear. You can see tears just streaking down her face.
Can I get round behind them? Like staying in the, like round behind the statue so I can be behind the antlered person.
Yeah.
Are they part of the statue or are they standing in front of the statue?
They're standing in front of the statue.
Cool. So I want to try and like get round so I can be behind the antlered person, whether that's using the statue to hide or just relying on the fog.
The best thing I can do actually is bring up the map. Let me just hide a little bit of this map first because you're not quite ready to see that bit yet.
Oh.
Okay, that will do. Can you guys see that okay?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. It was just taking
Yeah,
a
it's
while
just
to
taking
load.
a minute to load. If I can, I want to, since I'm on that side anyway, like swing around this way, I guess, so that I can like be flanking. I don't want to get.
Go on.
Close. I don't want to get too close,
So
but I
you're
also
going
don't want to be too far away. So how close would I be able to get without pushing too far through the fog?
Make another stealth check.
I was just
Oh,
gonna ask,
okay.
can I stealthily move to about there so that she doesn't notice that I've gone in the corner?
That one is wide open, sort of thing. So unless you're using the walls to actually help you stealth yourself,
Yeah.
because up here the fog is not so thick. You can easily see.
Yeah, but she'd have
across
to
the
be
way.
taking her eye off of her, though, wouldn't she? Because she's got a hold of somebody's chin. She would really have to see a good 60 foot.
Oh, that's. Sorry, that's a male holding that woman's.
Fine. He would
in
still
fact,
have to fucking
let me.
take his eyes off of her enough to know what's going there.
His peripheral vision would be able to see you. Where the hell is my? Oh, here it is. This is the druid that's currently holding on to that woman.
Well,
Yeah,
lad.
Dami, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay.
Did that dice go in the jail?
So
So I'm just going to add
mark
the
one
tally.
Add it to the tally.
Yeah, mark
Thanks,
one.
darling.
When you said 13, I thought, I
anything
know her
else
stuff.
anybody
She's
wants to
got a bad roll.
That's a bad roll.
Anything else?
I kind of want to be really impulsive and do something I'm probably going to get shouted at for.
I do not like this. Sam, I am.
I'm trying really hard not to do it because I'm aware a lot of us are still whipped.
Right. So, I think also, Dami, you'd be able to hear kind of where that screaming is coming from. As you're going around the walls, you can see further up ahead a very bone-chilling sight. Half a dozen humans smeared in blue-grey mud shout chants at this monstrous black tree while locking arms in a ring around it, and half a dozen more dance around them, swinging their axes in ecstasy, dripping with
great.
sap, blood and guts. And inside the tree there's like a maw-like hole gaping at the base of the trunk, and inside of it, being pierced by dozens of barbs slick with blood, is a teenage boy.
Is it my teenage boy?
I was just going to say it can't be.
Is it my teenage boy?
It can't be
It's
Victor. You
not.
wouldn't have
It's
done
a
it.
teenage boy you don't recognize.
Okay, in that case, I
Even
won't
my
freak out.
heart jumped at that.
Oh, mate, if it had been him, we'd have been
You
going.
can't give her more
now
trauma.
we'd have been going. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I didn't want you to snuck around. I was kind of hoping you just like firebomb the fucking statue, just watch the rest of it go up in flames. I was so tempted to beg you for it.
I will, having seen this, I will message to Fuzzball. We'll say, Fuzzball, teenage boy being eaten by a tree while people dance gleefully. Your area of expertise? It's telepathic, and you can reply.
Just make a quick perception check as well, Tommy.
Me? Perception check.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my worst. Perception. It is my worst. No, it's not my worst. 13.
13. So as you're glimpsing at the boy, just wondering as well, what are these barbs doing to him? And it almost looks like the barbs are almost sucking his blood out as the boy is just going incredibly pale.
Scratch that first ball,
Um,
vampire tree. Definitely a vampire tree.
That
and
is
at that
definitely
point,
not my expertise.
you can hear the woman just kind of like really, please do not Gladio, please, just put me in the tree. Please do not kill my boy. But if you have to do is tell us the little secrets your rare ravens seem to hide from us. Tell me your secrets, and the boy shall live. Tell me!
I'm not interested in them anymore. I'm gonna start making my way sneaking towards the tree.
Okay.
I've just moved my movement distance. I don't know if you want
Okay.
to monitor that.
That's okay.
Would we-
Anybody else want to do anything?
Would we be able
I kind
to...
of want to shoot the fucker with my crossbow, sorry.
That's okay.
If anyone opposes, please say now, because I'm about ready
I was just
to
going to say, would we be able to see Dami pushing forward? Or is the fog still...
Where you guys are, you can't see the tree, but you'd be able to see Dami just totally start disappearing in the fog.
Not all of us. I still
Oh,
don't watch.
Wow!
Oh,
I'd probably briefly mention to people quietly, if I can, about the vampire tree that Dami just mentioned.
I'm back.
so yeah, if we want to do anything, I suggest we do it now, because Dami's walking away.
So anyone opposed to me shooting this bitch in the face?
If you do it, I'll do it.
There may be more trouble afoot further down.
We can't let them die.
If you don't mind re-riding your tiger into battle.
No, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll let Tiago
It may be advantageous to maneuver into a better position if Dami is pressing on ahead.
I'll have snuck behind a tree.
Okay.
I would probably like to walk around the outside of the wall, like to the left here, or the right even. But I can't move my token.
Could I roll for stealth, if that's right?
Yeah. I mean, anyone who wants to roll for stealth, they can.
Ooh, that's... Okay, that's a
Unfortunately,
17.
there is a tiger. He can't exactly stealth with a dwarf on his back. Just saying.
Oh, there's
So
kind of
what? So I got a 17 for stealth. Watching Dami head further down, I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And Misty Step's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
30 feet's not that far. I won't be able to kind of... Yeah, anyway. Okay, I will try and make my way kind of around a bit far as well. Just so I can kind of potentially see this gathering, this congregation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move my token, by the way, Matt.
That'd be good.
Can I hide up in this tree, Matt? Can I get I want to be off the ground?
Do an athletics check.
And how big is that kind of...
Acrobatics is if you're landing.
But I'm like swinging from branch to branch. Okay. I do not hide in the tree.
I'll tell you what. I'll remain hidden. Could I see the big tree down there from where I am currently?
It's hazy, but you could just make out the sort of silhouette.
Cool. I can see the silhouettes of the people there as well, though.
Yeah, they're very just like dark marks in the mist.
Cool. I will stand by there and react if I need to.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically do a risky move and apologise later if it doesn't work. I'm going to walk towards Kishka.
Okay.
Oh, I would 100% follow.
You'll have to wait for this.
Just a quick question. Does the tiger understand me if I talk to him?
You would have
Do
to
an animal handling. You can make an animal handling check. See if it gets you.
Probably not then. 12.
So what would you like to whisper to the tiger? Or shout to the tiger?
Someone said about vampire tree. Let's go find it.
So I'm going
At this
to...
moment, it's just kind of like crouched down. Doesn't really
Oh,
respond.
okay, cool. Cool, thanks, tiger. Sorry, I just wanted to get in there before you started a fight with anyone.
Oh, I'm not going to start a fight. I'm going to try and get a distraction going as much as I possibly can. I'm going to try and get Keshka's attention.
I think it's pretty easy as you're just walking towards him. Ah, is this a little band of troops here to come and rescue you, Stefani?
Oh, no. I'm just here. Rahadin basically asked how the interrogations are going. Strahd is becoming a bit impatient, you see.
Do a deception check.
Oh, that's lucky. 19 minus 1.
Okay. Word from Strahd himself. Interesting. I'm not surprised he's not come up here on his horse already. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to miss the birth of such a wondrous creature such as Winter Splinter.
Yes, well, he's already had a few issues arise recently in a few villages back, and he sent a few of us to make sure you're getting the job done.
Well, I'd say let's not waste time. Drain the boy! No! Ah, shut up! And as she just slaps
I'm
the
gonna
woman
lean
to the ground.
out of the tree hearing that, and I'm going to shoot. Shoot, what am I going to do? Hang on, let me check. Because I don't know what I've used. Use that. Okay, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the tree.
Okay.
What, with the kid inside?
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're on the tree.
Okay.
Are you on the tree?
It's
Could
my
you,
go-to move! I
I
burn
was
stuff!
gonna say, could you just cut him off of it? Could you, like... I'm getting
If
distracted.
it ain't broke,
Not that close.
don't fix it.
Roll for
Wow.
an attack.
If the kid doesn't get sucked of blood, he's certainly going to choke to death.
Ooh, okay. An attack with my firebolt.
I was gonna say, if you give me 2 seconds, I was gonna
24.
say, so you're going... Never mind.
That, done. It's done.
Okay.
Firebolt, 24. Ooh.
Flies
And I get 2 of those.
into the tree. Roll damage.
That's 11 points of damage.
11. So it kind of just hits into it. It is an old tree, but the mist in the air has kind of moistened it a bit, so the impact isn't as hard as what you were hoping for plant life. However, this is kind of advertised your position, and
Sorry, a flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
It's a wet. It's been raining,
okay.
and it's very
It's the
misty.
tree being worn or
Yeah.
carried.
it is raining, so Keshka
Okay.
goes.
Before you do that, can I misty step and try and grab the boy out of the tree?
It's
I'm
miles
close
away.
enough now to be able to do it.
Not
It's
at
not
that distance. That
I'm closer to her.
Not-
Where
it's
is the
30
boy?
feet.
The boys
10, 15,
all the way down
20,
here.
25, 30 would
Way
only get you
here.
to the wall.
Well, the boy's where? Sorry.
You might have to scroll down.
Right at the bottom,
Where the
below
Oh,
below
bloody
Dammy.
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Right, I guess I am
Um,
going to use my crucible and shoot the fucker in the face. I'm
well,
close
I
enough to
think
do that.
at the
Having done
site
that,
of a
DM.
fireball, it's going to be a
know.
roll initiative, guys.
Yep. She's doomed us all.
Sorry.
More the kids.
Sorry.
Uh,
Oh.
rip the kid.
Just
You will
roll
be
and then
missed.
I'll go around the table. Don't forget Tiago as well, Layla.
Oh, good point. I was about to.
Right. Top of the round. Bolgi. Oh, 21. Fucking hell.
21. I think that's the best I've ever rolled in initiative.
Yeah.
Go on.
Dami.
Sorry, Fuzzball. 22.
Gosh darn it.
Let me change it. Right. Reaper.
I've got 22 and Tiago has got 9.
9. Sorry. Franchise.
So
What's your
mine's going in the
dex,
dice bid
Reaper?
as well. Mine is +3.
Yeah, so it's mine, so we're the same. So I don't know what you want to do, Matt.
Tiebreaker at this point.
I'll just say go at exactly the same time and just battle it out. I don't know.
Cool.
I'll
Light.
let you go first. I'll say it as like because you're called Darby, you know, alphabetical order. Let's go that way, yeah.
Alphabetical, cool.
My
Lovely.
dice
Light.
are being terrible today. I got a 13.
13.
So I'm joining
Definitely
you as
not the
well,
worst you've ever
Darby.
done.
I've put one of mine in the jail for Tiago's role. So
Erebus.
I got an 18.
18. Oh, nearly put that on the wrong person. And Blanche.
I got 19. 16 plus 3.
19. Bloody hell, okay.
not.
I know, right? But as I'm currently riding something that got 9,
I'm about to say, this
Um,
might prove quite hard for you.
and I'm miles away
Okay,
from the
so-
action.
Top of the round then. Dami, you're up. Reaper on deck.
Cool. I am going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So I'm now invisible. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to use my movement to get up to the kid in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
This
just
will
going to
cause
stand
an
there.
attack of opportunity.
No, it
against
won't. I'm
a
invisible. They
berserk-
don't know I'm there.
Of course. Of
Well,
course.
then-
Cast invisibility.
Okay. Yep,
I'm
so
just
you go
sneaking
to
up to the
kid.
tree and standing next to the kid. And that's it, because I used my action.
Right.
And can't really have anything to do with my bonus action.
That's right. Right. Reaper, you're up. With Bolgi on deck.
So I have aimed and I'm about to fire my crucible.
At Keshta.
Yes, 18 plus 8. Somebody help me out here. It's
26.
26, isn't it? Thank you to hit.
26. Yeah, that will hit.
Awesome. So 1d6. 3, that's 6 damage, plus also rolling for 2 plus d8s because of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's right.
I will get there eventually. 12. No. 11. 11 damage for radiant. So 11 plus 6, 17 altogether.
Okay, so just backing away, bringing up Crucible, and just sending these bolts into him. I'm pretty sure I know what's coming up next, but yeah,
I've
what's
got a
up
second
next?
attack, thank you. I've got another attack.
no,
and
no,
my
don't
bonus
worry.
attack from the rapier.
No. I know.
So yes, I'll be doing it again.
Okay.
So this time I've got 19.
19 will hit.
I was a bit worried that wouldn't. 7 for that one. Radiant damage. That's 12 plus 12, 17, 19 damage.
Okay, second shot. There you go. And bonus.
Obviously the dancing rapier. Did you finally get a token for it?
Oh, I knew I'd forgotten to do that.
I'm gonna DM you before these sessions. Go rapier, rapier.
We were sat for an hour.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
That's 8 damage with the rapier.
8 points. So, yep. Dancing rapier just flies in and just cuts into the blood druid. Keshta, should I say. Anything else?
Nothing more I can do at this point.
Okay. Next up, Bolgi, you're up.
Quite a nice bit.
Well, I guess the jig is up. I will cast Flame Blade. And
Okay.
move into the druid guy and I guess swipey.
Swipe, swipe. Go ahead.
Is he frozen for
I
anyone
think-
else?
I think we lost a Bolgi.
Because
He's just threw a message.
Yeah,
in.
he's
we lost the first ball.
Oh no!
Virgin's being a pain for me as well. If that's what he's on, that's why I did. That's why I cut out earlier.
Has anyone
Okay.
noticed that on the turn order, Tiago is the only one of us that's actually on it?
Yeah.
Classic Tiago.
Tiago's just sitting there going, I'll take you all on.
Oh, that's weird. So I've got it all on here. Okay. Right. As
He
this
says move,
happens.
he'll catch up.
Yeah,
It's
that's okay.
restarted.
While we're just waiting for him. I just realised I've been doing all of this and not changed the actual battle music that I wanted to play.
Classic.
We're enjoying the
Now
gentle
Discord's
casual
playing
version of
that.
Battle Mat. We don't
Yeah.
need anything worse.
Gotta have some atmosphere. So, next up, it is one of the druids who sort of sees this fire strike into the tree and will use a spell to put that fire out.
Bastard.
Classic spells.
Did you not think
I really need to
prepared
learn
for this?
Control Flame. Like that should be on my list that I learn.
I would have thought that your character, like your race ability, would have allowed you to do that.
Right. No.
Sorry about that, guys.
Alright,
Okay.
Fuzzball.
Yeah, your laptop
Do you wanna make
rebooted
your
first.
attack?
Oh boy! Now my D&D Beyond. Right, we'll go. Right, yeah, you can still make your attack. Is he there? It's right. I'm not
Is that
on
what-
Discord at the moment. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you.
can make your attack.
Fuzzball.
I
Roll attacks.
wasn't sure if you'd moved on or
Yeah,
not.
yeah. We still need to know what you.
22.
How much? Yeah, that will hit. Roll for damage. Oh, I can tell Amy's home. The internet has just gone really slow all of a sudden.
That feeling.
That's right. Blame Amy.
With Netflix.
Just wait till she sees this episode in
No,
about
she's
3
on
months.
the Xbox.
That's 13 fire damage.
Can't wait. Yeah, I would say bring it on.
Only if the episode's been saved.
13. So, boom, comes up, gives a bit of a bash. So I'm doing this the old-fashioned way because now D&D Beyond is playing up again.
I literally wrote
But
down
I've done it.
everyone's
I've wrote it
initiative
all
because
down,
I
so
knew this
we're-
would happen.
Also, Mike, I heard that
So
Blanche
did I.
is not getting
It was
resurrected.
Working, it was working absolutely fine. Right. Anything else from you, Bolgi?
No, that's bonus action and action done. Don't really want to provoke opportunity attack, so I'll stay there.
Okay. So as I said, that druid was putting the fire out.
I was going to say, he's been knocked out
Okay.
a bit, hasn't he?
Why is the tree? As you would be able to see this, Dami, is beginning to just and just sucking out more blood from the boy, and he's just looking really out of it at the moment. Suddenly, you begin to hear this kind of, and you're watching as the tree branches are kind of waving as parts are falling off, and the parts that hit the ground begin to, and you see the familiar tree blights of many different kind, all emerging from different bushes and trees. Let's just say a lot.
It has teeth.
Is the boy still there?
Is the boy still there?
The boy is still he is still in there, but the winter splinter is kind of overshadowing him a bit.
Well, at least you already
It's
did
actually
damage
in
to
one
it.
of those teeth right now.
I already regret all of my decisions in this battle so far.
I mean, I don't
We've
see
all
what
done
you
it.
thought
I
was
don't want to be
smart.
this close.
I don't see what you thought was smart about running into like 12 axe-wielding people
He
and then 6
doesn't
druids.
She doesn't think. I thought we'd established this.
Remember, she's young, remember? You can't be doing this
She's
to her. Why must I always back Darby up, for fuck's sake? Come on.
Blanche, it's your go.
Sorry. To be honest with you, I'm probably better off holding my action than doing anything.
Okay.
I'm assuming
So
Tiago's
you're
not
just
going
going to
to
wait until
do nothing.
Tiago moves.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know where you
along
want
to the
Tiago
right.
to go, though.
Well, he won't know where to go.
No, if he says to me he wants to go where he's just heard 2 crossbow bolts go off, or if he wants to go where the boy's being sapped, I'm sure he could pretty much go via those 2 destinations.
My request is still vampire tree to the
I'll be
tiger.
letting, yeah, so I'll
But
be
that's-
using Tiago there.
He-
That's obviously if Tiago understands.
He is going
Yeah,
to get
but I can
Tiago
mind
killed.
link him. Tiago's fine, he's full hit points. No, he's the only one of this group that is full hit points.
No, he's not.
I'm full
Just
hit
remember
point.
that.
I am.
You
I
better
am.
get healing other people then, aren't you?
I'm full hit points because I decided to take some. Roll
Oh,
some
yeah,
healing damage.
totally. Same.
One
All
off.
of
yeah,
them.
Okay, I'm
But
just
yeah,
So yeah,
using,
holding my action, please.
some of the blight. Okay, so just holding until Tiago gives you
Yeah.
the nod.
And then someone's going to get a tiger and 2 hammer blows.
I mean, I suppose you could probably hit the guy on the way
Okay.
past. Just keep swinging every time you're going across on this. It's like, whoever's in front of me, you're getting hits.
Right. Some of the Dharma, you would have probably have seen some of the blights kind of moving around. But next up it is Erebus.
Okay. I'm going to expend a. Is it A or 2? Let me just double check. I think it's dependent on the level. Yeah, 1 sorcery point with a spell. Equals spell's level target. Okay. So this will be. So I'm going to expend 3 sorcery points to use twin spells, and I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar in 2 points. And Hunger of Hadar spell, I can cast it 150 feet. So I'm well within kind of range. And it's 20 foot cubed. So I'm going to.
Okay.
I think that's 20 feet. Oh no, I was out by 1. Hang on, give me a sec.
I was going to say, could you not move your movement step and then cast it? Because then you'd be in range.
No, I'm already in range.
Oh, right. I thought you said you just was out.
No, I'm talking about when I was drawing the triangle, the rectangle.
Right,
Sorry.
no worries.
So, and let me just double check the other one.
Is it that the squares are 5 feet as opposed to the actual ruler distance being? Because the ruler's distance seems a bit off.
Yeah.
So it's 20-foot radius.
That you've drew 30.
Oh, I'm using the measuring stick. Okay, never mind.
No,
So
don't use the measuring stick. It's not accurate with this map.
It's with squares. So hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so let's. There we go. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Right. There we go. So everyone within those 2 green squares are classed as blinded. And they won't take damage until the start and end of their turns if they stay within it.
Okay.
And so that's 1 action, and
This is what I was afraid of. This was what I was bloody afraid of. I have to deal with so many monsters.
7, 6, 5, 4. So that's 4 spells
It's alright.
left.
There's about 30 enemies to go before I get my attack. So.
I just want to double check if there's anything I can do as a bonus. I don't think I can.
And I'm just sat here on a furry stool.
Okay, I will. Casting that spell has revealed my location, right?
Yeah.
I will move a bit closer. There we go, I end my turn.
Okay. So I'm just doing a wee bit of adjusting with bloody. And in that go. Right. Next up, it is one of the druids.
Is he within the green rectangle? Not square.
He is in the green square.
So let me 2d6 cold damage. Let me just roll that for him. So that's 9 points of cold damage.
9. Okay. Yep.
And it's classed as difficult terrain.
That's okay.
So do you now have to work out which of those are actually taking damage out of the 20 that you have?
Well, this is what we get for not pulling the guy out before it started sucking the blood.
I mean, Well, no, we don't see that. I mean,
None
he was
of us
going
could
to
get
try.
there that quickly. Come on.
He was practically already half sucked dry anyway. So.
I don't know. Artemis and Athena could.
Hell yeah, they could have got
Bitching
there.
and fighting while doing it.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey! They would have been bitching and fighting, but they'd have made it over there.
He is actually just going to move out of that space and just cast Bark Skin on himself.
Being blinded, would he have known how to move out of the area? Or is that just a given? He'll just like move in any direction?
Yeah, he'd move.
I would say make him
he
do
knows
a roll
the area.
I was going to say, make him do a roll to see if he moves to the left or the right, because you could easily, while blinded, still move further into the box. I think that should be a thing here.
Well, put it this way. This is their home. You're the invaders. He'll know where he's going.
I know, but he not within a void.
Just make him more... where's this dude? Okay. This would be so much freaking easier if it didn't keep doing this. Right.
It's probably a way to...
15, 20, 30.
Here he comes.
Saw it. Okay, right. Technology has really messed me up here, and this is what I didn't want to happen. So the idea was me just to click on something, and it's not letting me do it, just to get fucking stats up. I'm sorry about this,
I love how you
guys.
thought this would
It's
be
alright.
any different than when we normally do this.
Right.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah, but I was sweating at the idea of having to deal with an approximately 30 odd monsters.
I mean, that was your choice to have that many. You know, we didn't tell you we were looking for a challenge. We've been quite happy getting our asses
I
kicked
just
up
went on
until
what
now.
the module said. Oh,
yeah,
hold up.
Module my ass.
Ah, here we go, here we go.
I mean,
This is
Let's be
kinda
honest though,
like-
it wouldn't be a Life of Die session without some technical shit going wrong.
Completely.
So, this guy charges right into Erebus's face and holds a great axe already covered with dry blood and is going to attack you.
Surely it
Natural
didn't have.
18.
I have anti-charging armor. It misses.
As a DM, vetoing that. And that is going to be 13 points of slashing damage as cleaves right in through to you.
I'm surprised how he managed to get so quick up to me.
Next up, it is...
I'm kind of hyping they all run at you lot.
Well, that's why I was
Basically my
there.
plan.
So one of them that is in the green box, roll for damage.
Okay. That is 11 points of cold
Ooh.
damage.
11. Ooh, bloody hell, okay. And he as well is just going to cast Bark Skin on himself.
Barkskin's just extra AC, isn't it?
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
loving about this?
Again,
We've learnt from our fights because everyone is so spread out. If he was to try and do an area attack now,
I know, right?
He's literally like, "Fuck, they're onto me," because we're also spread. If he tries to do it, I'm like, "Who can I hit the most off?"
also damage for the guy that's just moved again. He was in a green box.
Okay. Oh, that's another 11.
11 again. Okay. Right. Ending his go there. Next up, it's another one that's in a green box.
Right.
But cannot see Dami as he moves right into him. Damage.
I'm gonna re-roll another 2d6 because that was that's a loaded dice. That was another 11.
Okay.
That's better because that makes like 6.
Why would you do
So
that?
6
I'm
points
sorry,
altogether.
I know.
We want high rolls. Why are you fucking? See, I knew it. He wants to kill us. That's such
High
a
rolls.
sneaky
Well,
son of a
Everybody
bitch.
everybody
High rolls.
puts
He stood next to me. High rolls.
Everybody puts the low rolling dice in the dice jail. Erebus puts his high rolling dice in the dice jail.
He's trying to kill us! I told you this!
Mate, 3 11s on the exact same 6 and 5 in a row.
Yeah?
This guy is
Might
actually
be lost,
Fucking
maybe.
rolling them!
Nah, it's fine. I'll take the 6.
This guy's going to hold an action. Light, you're up.
Right. I can't select my token again.
Why'd you keep breaking things?
I didn't press anything.
Classic light.
Yeah, I literally just saw
should
you
be able to.
click, for fuck's
No,
sake!
tried
It's on
to
control
click.
light. You should be able to move it.
Nope, I cannot click my token. Ah, that's why.
It's because you.
I found it. It's fine.
Are you right clicking?
I
There
was
you go.
literally... I said to him, he's
Right,
clicking.
you
I'm
okay
not
there?
clicking!
No, I was clicking. I was on the ruler.
Oh, you... My fucking god.
Yeah.
So-
for future reference, don't ever use the ruler to navigate
Yeah.
your distance. It doesn't add up to. his.
I realised.
That's 50 feet. So 120 feet's easily going to reach that fucking massive tree. I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on the massive spiky tree that appeared.
Okay.
So that will be... a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice. 46. That'll be 5, 6, 11, 15 points of damage with Guiding Bolt. And the next hit on the tree before my next turn
Is
is advantage. And then I'm going to use a bonus action and use Shield of Faith on myself to give myself another 2 AC.
Okay.
And at the same time, pretty much shout, I sure wish some crows would appear right now! Considering they were supposed to beat us here.
Well, for
Only
one,
we
I
had some ravens.
That's what I meant, Ravens.
I totally misheard you, and I heard. I wish we had some clothes right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh
That's what we
my
need. That's what we
God.
need right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move 25 feet closer, but that'll be my turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. There you go. Right. Ending your go. Next up, it is another one of the berserkers who I think. Yep, he is in one of the green boxes. So
Let's go.
roll for damage.
That is a 7 points of cold.
Okay. And that will end his go. Claudio is going to try and break out.
Oh, did you
He
say it
is
was
still
ending his go? Doesn't he take damage before and after his turn?
No.
If he ends his turn still in the green box, then he'll take
Yeah.
more damage. But just to double check, the folks that have left the green boxes, when they're still within it, their movement is halved, right? Because it's
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Claudio cannot get out of
Yet.
the tree. Okay. Next up, it's one of these guys. In fact, how fast can these move? Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I knew this was coming. I've only got myself to blame, and I know you're going ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
I've got no fucking sympathy. Really got no sympathy here.
Ho ho
Anything that makes
ho.
it more difficult for you makes me
10,
happy.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, roll damage on the one that I just moved.
Oh, that's 12. 2 natural 6s.
Nice.
I swear to God, if you change your fucking dice and start rolling low, I'm gonna slap
Oh,
you when I see you.
Let's flip those dice out. Let's have some lower ranking dice going in now.
I told you, he's legit
fact.
trying to kill us.
He's just going to move out. But
I
the
think
druid-
that counts as shots on the dice jail list.
Actually, yeah, because
I haven't jailed them. I've not jailed them.
He retired at
Wow.
least.
Sorry,
They're
that's
Two
plus
D6s
two.
he retired there. That's 2
That's
shots.
Still in
plus
place.
2. There we go. It's on. Look. It's fucking on
Uh,
there. Oh, you don't.
roll
you
damage
fucking
for
dare.
the druid.
Okay. Is that for me?
Yeah. Believe me, if I just say roll damage for the druid, it's you.
That's 7.
Okay. Taking more damage. We're on Tiago now.
Yay! So Tiago is going to move 40 foot. So 40 to that square, and he's then going to hold his action because we're not near the tree.
But he is Blanche on top of Tiago.
Yes.
Underneath
yes.
it'd just be awkward.
But I can't move Blanche. I have no
No,
control
no.
over his
Hanging
token.
on.
Blanche would be in range of Keshka. And because
Do
you're
you
holding your
trust
action,
him
you
to
only
do
get the
a
one
long
attack.
range? I'm sorry. We're trusting a blind dwarf with a ranged attack.
Oh, heck yeah.
No,
It's
thank
not ranged.
you.
He would have.
Oh
he
no,
would
it's
have.
not ranged.
He
It's
would
just
have
right
actually
next to
just passed it, so it would have been. It's
So
We'll
we're
be
doing
like-
a passing swipe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But big
Let him do
question
a
being,
passing swipe.
But you only.
big question being, would Blanche have
If
known?
you. That's why you roll with disadvantage,
Okie dokie.
and it's only the one attack you get if you hold your action, not two.
Okay. Understood. Q 19 and a 4. Miss.
Oh
It's
no.
4 plus. What's your attack
4
modifier,
plus.
mate?
Good one, yeah. 4 plus 7, 11.
Nah, still would have missed.
No.
Yeah.
Try and ride by with your axe. I think it's here. Almost clobbering Bolgi in the process, sadly, but you don't hit anything. Alright. Next up, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. This map is really big. Roll for damage on one of the tree blights for me, Erebus.
Yep. Say 10.
10 points, okay. Okay, this one's just going to hold fire there. This one is going here. Roll damage on one of the berserkers.
It's 8.
I'm so glad I prepared as much as this.
You don't sound it.
It was sarcastic. And this one. 20. In fact, this one's going to use a dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can see light in the distance.
What a lad.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
And beckons one of the tree bites to come with him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, so close. So close.
Tree blight's gonna get fucked up next turn.
And now Keshka, who is not happy with being shot here. So he is going to cast a familiar spell that you guys literally saw later on that afternoon.
Oh no.
So it's 60 feet long and 20 feet high. 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You are completely coned off from this wall of thorns as he pulls around.
Oh, could have been worse, guys. Could have been worse.
However, where you guys are, need to make a dex saving throw. This is Blanche, Bolgi, and Reaper.
Oh, Blanche is on Tiago.
But still within the range of the
I
wall
see.
of thorns.
Thanks for trying, dude.
You all know who his favourite is.
So,
Yeah.
21?
21, success.
14.
14, fail.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to roll for Tiago, aren't I, as well?
Tiago, yeah. Tiago needs to roll. And what's Bolgi got?
Oh, thankfully, with the advanced, it's 20.
Okay.
19 for Tiago.
19. Okay, so...
Very tense music, man.
That's 34 points of piercing damage, and halved for those who have succeeded.
34.
So,
Blanche, you take full damage.
Oh, ouch.
17.
Who put you in
17.
charge?
Mwah.
We have
Read up
all-
on
I
my
can't tell if you-
trigger. Just check.
Short wall of thorns is piercing. Yeah, piercing damage. And 34 divided by 2 is 17. Yeah, 17. Okay, that will end his go. Next up it is... Yeah.
Well, he's done that, but my rapier is literally still right next to him, so he's still going to get smacked in the face next turn.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that rapier.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need a token. That's why you need a token. Yeah, don't
I was
fake
trying to
the
get a
DM while in
token
a
up and
battle.
ready.
No,
Right.
no, just don't tease the DM. Never tease the DM.
Nope.
TPK.
I'll show you.
TPK.
Don't encourage the DM either.
Now compliment the
I want to
DM.
die.
She gets the feeling
Erebus, I need
Lewis
you
is
to
full
roll
of this
another
cake.
damage.
That's a 9, sir.
9.
Okay.
Fair.
Fine.
Right, we are now top of the round. Reaper, you're up. Dami
It's
on
not,
deck.
it's Dami up, then me.
Dami
Dami up,
first, yeah.
Reaper on
I'm just
deck.
going on the new thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you guys I will die this round. But y'all are
Yay.
apparently a good influence on her. Because apparently she's going to waste her action attempting to pull this stupid teenage kid out of a tree.
Why don't you just set
I'm going
fire
to use
to
my daggers and
Was
see
that
if
a
I can
strength check
cut
you
him
showed today?
free. And can I use my daggers and try and cut him free? Because I'm not great with strength. And that would be my instinct. I'd have them out. I'd be like,
Ooh.
I don't think this is anything to
Don't
do
you
with
have
us.
special daggers?
I think this is Darby feeling guilty for Victor
Roll
right
for an
now.
attack.
You've got some very special daggers.
roll
don't
an
you?
attack.
I mean, it's an athletic. It's an athletic.
Can it be
check.
2
it's an
attacks?
athletics
Because
check
I
if you
have
wanna
2.
try.
I was cutting him out with my daggers.
You do.
So
Yeah,
do I roll
try
2
and cut
attacks?
him out then. Yeah, so roll 2 attacks.
With my daggers. So.
With advantage. Because it's
Ooh.
now lit like a tree.
Also with advantage because I am hidden, so
Nice.
technically it's sneak attack too. Because I'm invisible for the first hit. 25
It is.
for the first one.
hits.
I roll damage.
Just roll all your attacks first, and then just go
Okay.
absolutely nuts with your damage.
Okay, so hang on, my first hit plus sneak attack, just so I don't forget. My second attack
Yeah, that one's with the sneak.
is 17 to hit.
Advantage.
That is with advantage.
Yep, that hits.
Cool, so that's
Yep.
my 2 attacks.
And just for... And if you want, because they're daggers, you've got your two-handed one, so as a bonus action, you could logically use that as well.
Is that not my bonus action for my
third
second
attack.
attack? I don't have a built-in second attack. My second attack is my bonus action.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because that's my
Right,
my
never
dual
mind then.
weapon fighting. So it was 2 daggers,
Yeah.
which is the first one. Hang on, let me work some damage out. Oh, that was a good hit. Second one is dagger damage alone. It's 8 and then 7. Then sneak attack.
7.
Let me check what I'm at. So 8 points, then 7 points, then 4 of these.
15.
Plus 12 sneak attack.
Okay, so we're looking at 27 points of damage. Right,
Yeah. Did I cut the kid free?
backwards. Okay. Sadly, you're just kind of pounding your daggers into the roots, into the maw part of it. It's just holding on strong. But the weird thing that's really freaking you out at the moment, it's not sap that's coming out of this tree. It's blood.
Cool,
Oh,
so I'm
God,
like
it's gonna be like a
coated.
fucking tick.
Nice.
If you remove the tick's
I'm
body
also-
from him, then his blood's gonna keep redraining.
I also lose invisibility because I attacked, so I'm clearly visible hacking into this tree.
You are. Right. Right, I'm just using a different mouse at the moment. Right, next up then, Reaper.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Second level.
Okay.
So that's a really good roll actually. 12 minus 1. That's 11. So,
Minus. Okay.
yeah, don't even go there, alright? And then I'm going to use my bonus
I saw your
action,
stats.
which is going to be the rapier.
Yeah.
So that is 18 plus 6, that's 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that will hit.
And roll fucking horribly and only do 5 damage.
5. So the little dancing rapier just going around, but a little bit momentarily distracted due to this wall of thorns going all around it. And you're hoping it
can't
hits.
think it's a fucking rapier.
Goodness, I'm not used to all these thorns around me while I dance.
Pretty dagger.
Give him some credit. It's due. Right. Next up it is... Which one is it? Oh, it's this one right at the back. It's just gonna go defend one of the druids. This one, however, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I'm not high enough.
What the fuck?
Now it's
is your
Bolgy.
eyes?
Bolgy.
So we've been cut off through this wall of thorns. I'm assuming we can't see through the wall of thorns.
No, No.
No.
I mean, you probably would just see like a brush of movement here and there,
not.
but it's pretty rough. However, in your head, you begin to hear, as you're sort of looking at this effigy and surrounded by a wall of forms, you hear, You are not in my domain, but I can smell your fury at the devil of this land. Tear me from this monster's heart, and wield me against the misbegotten offspring of mine. I want to taste blood again.
No, thank you. And shit, I'm actually gonna snap it over my knee.
What's the
Oh, you're doing the
range with that?
Gulthias staff.
Yeah.
We're dead.
We're so dead.
Wow.
It's 3. So it lets
Sorry,
out
I
a
can't-
scream for
I can't-
300 feet.
That's going to affect pretty much everything in this area.
And any blight
that's a
that
big
can
sword.
hear it, any blight that can hear it withers and dies, I believe.
Nice. That's every blight in this fight.
Let me just double check this.
Do the screams
I was about to
affect
say,
everyone
would we?
else? Do we hear it?
It says if the staff is broken or burned to
Right,
ash,
so-
its word release a terrible
mate, did you
inhuman scream that can be heard to a range of 300 feet. All blights that can hear the scream immediately wither and die.
Cool.
I'm gonna say it doesn't really affect us as much as that we just hear a scream.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
want to own up to secretly being a blight before we go?
Here we go.
Ooh.
Bear with me.
We're looking at you,
Erebus.
Snake Boy. You secretly a blight.
Let's just drop down and go, yes! He's done well!
We got him!
We love you really, dude. Just not
I just
Erebus.
don't
No,
make sure I'm.
we don't. No.
Olgie loves Erebus. Erebus is peachy.
Yeah.
Dummy likes Erebus.
Erebus has done
Blanche likes
nothing
Erebus.
wrong.
Reaper just totally not trust that motherfucker at
Right.
all.
I think.
I didn't even do that for us. That was just for Matt.
Holy shit.
So would that
You
be
grab the
an
staff,
action?
crack it across your leg.
That would be an
That would be an action.
In that case,
you-
what I would like to
Especially
do...
you, Dami, as you,
No, carry on, please.
Dami, it just kind of freaks you out as a lot of like the twigs and vine blights around you just kind of look in your direction. Then suddenly they just and just collapse down and just turn into like fertilizer.
I mean, he's gonna like, smugly and think that she's just fucking terrifying.
They saw you cutting into the tree and they...
And he just died.
Dear me.
As my bonus action, would I be able to give...
I
Would I be able to give Reaper my potion of healing?
That's an action to
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bonus.
So
Would that...
bonus to take yourself.
that would be an
action to
action.
give.
Right, okay.
Yeah. You know what? I'm a little bit glad you did that, so I don't have to fucking manage all these blights again.
Classic blights.
But is that going to be your go over with Bolgi?
For now... No, fuck it. Fuck the Flame Blade. It never did me anything. I'll drop Flame Blade and I'll cast Healing Spirit.
Okay. So heal away. And as you're doing this, again you hear a voice. Not that creepy one from earlier coming
You
from
snapped the wrong one.
statue, but just more in depth from inside.
You're not supposed to work with the DM, you twat.
Bolgi, that's what I'm after. It's the familiar voice of Urki calling out. The spear was for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like we've got to remove a said spear.
That's
I
for
believe
healing for you,
4 points
Rika.
of healing.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear.
For healing.
Thank you.
4. Right.
And I'll say that to Rika. I'll say the spear. I think Oki wants us to have it.
What?
The spear.
That's just like taking her by surprise.
Okay,
That
that
to
will
Durkee.
ensure this guy
That guy.
sees across the way where this fire genasi has just kind of appeared and raises his hand and is going to try and cast Entangle on you. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh man, why is it always strength?
Because he knows it's going to mess you up.
That is a 17 plus zip.
Suddenly you watch as these vines just sort of spring out of the ground and try and grapple you into the ground, but your kind of determination to save this child, you just pull away from it.
No one's grappling Dami but me.
Hey.
Meow.
That's you,
It's
honey.
like swing the
Right.
manacles, right? Go, yeah.
Hey, that's my girl.
However, you begin to hear poor Claudio. What's his fucking name? I'm forgetting all names
Bob.
now. Yeah, Claudio.
Can he
Just
Can he
kind
have
of
an
like,
advantage on his next attempt
It's
to
not
escape
his
because
go.
I cut off? Ah, shit.
It's the tree. He's just sucking more of his energy, more of his life force, and you begin
know
to
how
see like
Bolgi's
various
not
bits
here
of his
currently?
veins just bulge
Can
out.
we resurrect the poor child after he dies? Because I don't see him surviving the tree sapping. Just asking for a
No,
friend.
we're done. We're
No.
done with the notification.
Oh, he came right back at the end of that like, no!
Blanche, you're up with Erebus on deck.
I shall hold as we're still heading towards
I've got to go for a wee, I'm sorry
Tree
guys.
Boy.
That's okay.
So I'll hold my action. Thank you.
Okay, Erebus.
Right. Give me a sec. I'm either going to do one of two things, and I just want to work out. 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Is the boy where Dami is and not to the right?
Oh yeah. I just had to sort of put him.
Right,
He'd be there
okay.
on the corner if it wasn't for the. I'll tell you what, just to make things a bit easier.
Yeah.
Just to make things a bit easier, the boy died. Like,
The boy's dead. Give it up. Go home.
Should I? Okay.
yes.
Okay. This is. Okay, I should be able to reach him actually. Do you want me to save the kid?
You can see that's what Dami's trying to do. If you want to do it, then that's up to you.
Okay, well, rip Erebus, let's go. So I'm gonna first use my is Misty Steps. Oh crap! No, I can't actually do that.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action, but I can't cast two spells within one turn, can I?
I
It's
think
a
if
bonus
Matt,
action. No, with Misty Step, it's a bonus action. You can cast it.
No,
I
but
think
I
if
can't.
Matt's playing by
cast-
the rules, if Matt's playing by the rules that I know, then
Misty
you
Steps
can
bonus action,
cast
so you can use another.
two spells.
I can cast another spell if it's classed as a bonus action.
Yeah.
As long as they're
Yeah.
like low level, so
What
like you
spell is
can't
it you're
cast
looking
two
to
super
cast?
high spells.
So basically, I've got Misty Step as well. One of my bonus actions, Misty Step level 2, can literally be used as a bonus action for me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But there's another spell that's level 4 that I would have wanted to have cast,
Yeah.
but I can't because it's.
That's
I would have been
that would
able
be
to
the
cast it.
impulse.
Tell me what your plan is. Tell me what your plan is.
So I can Misty Step, move 30, and
Oh,
Dimension Door.
fucking hell, connection.
Rather rage.
I thought
Oh,
that
no.
was my idea.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
there's lots of screaming going on outside my house. I'm assuming something happened.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
in
you can
Lots
tell
of
football,
by.
not
screaming
like in
going
my,
on above.
in my village.
Oh, I'm back. Right. Because Misty
Because they've
Step
just-
is a bonus action naturally, you can use this spell at any level.
Okay. Right, I'll do that then.
For that.
So I will Dimension Door 5, 10, 15, 20,
Mhm.
25, 30. 35, 30, yeah. So I'll Dimension Door to there. No, sorry, Misty Step to there. And then I'll use my 30 foot of movement to move here. And because I'm within 5 foot, I will grab our little boy within the trees and cast Dimension Door to take him probably back out of the fight over to this direction here where there's a big tiger.
Let me just
Let me
check
just double
something
check.
on Dimension
Dimension
Door.
Door. So as long as I can see, I've kind of seen the spot, or I know kind of 200 feet that way, and kind of can give specific.
So teleport yourself to a current location with. Because I just need to know the physics more than anything. Does this
Yeah,
kind of
that's
work
fine.
like a Doctor Strange kind of style?
It's based around teleport, so anything that can happen with teleport happens with Dimension Door.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That works. So, are you moving along with him as well? Assumes-
No, I have to for the spell to work. I have to teleport with him. It's just that I can take someone with me.
So you grab hold of Claudio.
Um,
Just leave poor Dami there.
Well, that's the thing.
Quick
Kind of
eye
as,
contact moment. Flashes
I-
in,
I-
eye contact. You disappear. She's like, fuck.
I kind of like as I'm
And you-
passing,
and you watch-
I do apologize, and kind of just grab him by the scruff and kind of just teleport out.
At this moment, Claudio is just completely weary, and he goes to just ready to pass out and hit the floor. Okay, he's hitting the floor.
But he's alive.
Anything else from you?
Not the tree, that's a good thing.
I will
He's out of the
probably.
tree. In fact, that's all
Yeah.
you can do, I think.
Yeah,
You've
that's
used all
me.
your movement. You've used all your actions. Right.
I will.
Now.
Can I use a free action to call out to everyone that the boy's been secured?
Enough.
Yeah.
All but,
Yeah, so-
all but Dami would be able to hit. Wouldn't hear this, but
But
Dami
she's
saw it with
seen-
her
I
own
know,
eyes.
anyway.
Yeah, so I'll go. The boy's been secured.
However, the druid watched, literally right here, saw it himself. Bit gobsmacked. He kind of looks around. Follow with the splinter, and just jumps into the moor. And Dami, you watch as the moor just encases him like a Venus flytrap, just sucking out his blood.
Well, it looks like I'm doing that
So-
again.
So they're going to sacrifice themselves to heal it when we do damage then.
Sounds good to me. One less person around that's gonna hurt me. I'm fine.
Just give me
Reaper,
a second.
suddenly-
Well,
Oh god, what now?
suddenly, in fact, you and Bulky would be able to hear this. Behind you, there is the sound of
Oh, fuck me, it's that prick.
and as you sort of turn around, you can see what looks like torchlight getting very quickly over the horizon, and rising there just above the hill stands a grand-looking mare, completely black, and where a mane should be is complete fire, and sitting on its back as the sun has begun to set, Strahd Vanzorovich sits on top.
FFS.
Fliss's face
my
at the
dear
thought
Lee.
of a fiery horse, and then the second you mention Strahd.
Shit.
I'm not great at
Dear
hiding
Reaper.
emotions.
How grand do you look with
How
your
sickening you look.
shiny new skin? I'll pretty much end that one. Next up, the berserker who was attacking Erebus before is kind of like, where's he disappeared to? Can hear a lot of commotion beyond the wall, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to go there.
Hello.
That'd be a druid who is... Which druid is it? That one? That's fine. This barbarian is... I'm just going to say barbarian. It's easier to say berserker. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh yeah.
The druid next to Dami now is going to cast Shillelagh, take his staff and go for a hit on her.
That just sounds so weird not coming from Bulky.
I know, right? Anyone else who says it, it's like, hey.
Honest to God, the moment he said Shillelagh, I went, you're not Bulky, stop it.
Right, it's a good job. Dami has an amulet of
17
shillelagh
to hit.
resistance.
Sorry, I was laughing at Lee. What did you say?
She's got an amulet of shillelagh resistance.
17 to hit.
17 is my AC, so that hits.
17, so it will hit. Okay, that is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage against you.
10.
Ending your go. Yes. Light, you're up.
Right. I'm going to run straight for this one, 20 foot. And then rapier and pistol attacks. So
Go for it.
pistol first as I'm running up to it, which will be 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that will hit. That will hit.
So that's 1d10. That is a d8. Where's my
Which is
d10
in
gone?
fur armor.
10 damage,
Okay.
and then it'll be a 23 to hit with my rapier
Of course it will hit.
for another 8 damage.
8.
18 damage altogether.
Okay. Boom. Combo.
And then I've got another 5 foot to move, so I'll move down this way.
Okay. That's fine. Claudio is technically unconscious at this point.
Is he doing death saves?
No, he's not. He's just passed out more than
Okay, that's fine.
gone unconscious.
Because then you just said a minute ago he's unconscious now as opposed to passed out, and it changed to passed out. We were a bit concerned.
Wow.
I know, right?
Next up, the barbarian, who would have had disadvantage, but now is flanking light. Gets a straight roll to attack. Oh, okay. Like 21.
Yep.
Pausing with his axe. Not a lot. 7 points of slashing damage.
Stop headbutting the desk,
And
you
then
know.
his go. That's another druid who's just doing his chanting. Tiago.
Right, so Tiago is going to move with Blanche obviously to between these two. So if Blanche
Okay.
wants to swing away, he can still swing away. So Tiago's going to do claw against this one since he's blinded.
Okay. Blinded, so with advantage. And
Yeah.
Blanche, if you're hitting that one, just a straight attack roll.
Okay. Yes.
Natural 20. Oh, Tiago, you bitch.
Nice.
Hmm.
And 15 points of damage.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep.
There's also a natural
Attack.
20, so...
So whatever you rolled, double it.
Mm-hmm. Look, Lola, off, I can't see. Right.
And then add the modifier.
So, 25 damage.
So 25. Okay. And yes, Blanche.
24 to hit
Oh yeah, that will hit.
and
Oh,
13 points of damage.
Hey.
So much better at hitting now she's blind.
I know. It's great, isn't it?
We'll see.
I'm
Right,
just
that
waiting
will
for us to
end
get
I
there
will.
to give her her eyes back. She goes, actually, no. I find I'm stronger
Yeah.
this way. I don't want my eyes back now.
No, thanks. I'll just pop them in my
And
satchel.
this one is,
You're not
and this
having the
one's
dice.
going to attack Dami. Straight roll, because it's flanking. Natural 20.
Fuck.
And that is, I'm on the wrong character, that's why it's not making any sense to me. That's 23 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
That's me.
Why? Right, I do apologise guys, Discord is being very slow for me at the moment.
Yeah,
I mean, we
you're
can still
lagging
hear
slightly.
you.
In fact, I'm just going to do a little trick.
It's fine. I still heard all the damage you did. So
Ooh, can you hear the
No, that
venom
was
pouring out
that was-
there?
just an illusion. You actually just like gained 30 hit points, is what you said.
oh, right. I'll change that.
You're not having the dice. I don't care.
Oh,
At the moment, she's literally just
Don't
like
you dare.
sleeping, and then all of a sudden the paw just, and I'm like, no. It is, it's just that sly little. No. But by the way, Dami, you know the cat. I know we
Right,
didn't
I'll
know
be-
about it.
I'll-
But this is the size I imagined the bones were going to be for the kitchen.
Right, next
Oh,
up.
yeah, completely. And now it's dead.
Well, she's not, so it's okay.
No.
So did anyone else check to see if everything went mute for a second?
Completely.
Right, I'm trying to
I was
change
like-
the friggin' server. Give me a sec.
All the
Oh,
boys
no.
are also still really quiet, so it's like, is it
Well,
just
Blanche,
us?
we can tell, is watching football because he's
Yeah.
looking at a screen to his right. And
Oh,
he doesn't say
Iceball's
anything.
just listening and giggling.
Yep. And Erebus is looking at, how can I fucking...
Oh,
Oh.
the whole Discord server changed.
Sorry, I've just changed the location of the server,
No more. You're not having the dice.
and that
You're not.
didn't
Madagascar.
do anything.
Seems to fix
Japan from Hong Kong.
Well, it's made all
It's
of us
better
go.
for us,
Anyway.
Matt. We can see you and hear you better. You're moving smoother.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's a start. Okay, so next up, it's going to be Strahd's go.
He rolled a 5. Sorry.
Hold on.
I'm so glad he's frozen right now.
Right, so I need.
Oh. Oh no, I'm away from everybody. That's fine.
He teleports to you, darling.
I need Reaper,
Damn it!
Bolgi. In fact, it is just Reaper and Bolgi need to do deck saves for me.
I suppose there's any possible reason you could give me advantage on that. I haven't rolled yet, but I've got
No.
my move.
No need for an advantage with this.
I rolled 25.
25. And you, Bolgi?
D&D
Oh.
Beyond at the moment in time. That's going to be a 15.
Nice.
15 fails, sadly.
Unnice.
Okay. So suddenly he whips up a fireball into his hands and shoots it at the elf and the firbolg, causing...
I'm going to absorb element. That's my reaction.
Oh, what, sorry?
I'm absorbing elements as my reaction to half damage against me.
Yeah, well, this is going to be half damage then. I rolled a fucking 59 on that, so
What the hell did he cast?
Fireball.
it was fireball.
Oh, Christ. Of course it was.
Oh,
Did it also happen to hit the druid
Well-
that stood behind a wall of
It-
thorns?
It did,
Perchance?
don't worry. I
Sweet.
Would it not have hit him because he's within 20 feet?
So that'd be
Yeah,
That's
no,
what we
not if
said.
you threw it further back.
So it's
29.
So
29.
5, 10, 15, 20. It would have gone from Reaper back to the druid, so the druid would have taken damage.
Yeah,
So 29,
well,
you
actually,
said.
yeah. 29.
Yeah, but it also goes forward 20 feet because it's 20-foot radius, not diameter.
Oh,
fact.
snap!
So it would have hit Strahd, or at least his mare.
No.
No, if you kind of center it like
hold
there.
on.
Don't you have to center it on a point you can see? The wall of thorns would have blocked its path.
I'm about to say, it would have just burnt into the wall of thorns, so it's just you two. It would have hit.
But no, because it doesn't. It
If
doesn't
it
like
hits the wall of thorns, it would hit him as well because it's a 20-foot radius
flow
blast.
out. The fire flows
He's
out.
within 20-foot radius of that wall
Right.
of thorns.
We could argue this all day. Does anyone have the spell up in
Right.
front of them? 'Cause,
That
we could just argue
is,
this all
that
day.
is a 20-foot... Oh, no, that's not.
That's
That's
20-foot diameter.
Diameter. Okay, now roll 20 is being a fucking dick to me now.
Strahd is going to kill these two NPCs.
Are you calling
I just want him to
Reaper
get
and
himself, that's
Bolgi
all.
NPCs?
No, I'm talking about the kid that you rescued and the woman in front of the statue.
I think he's after something else that's, sticking into his statue.
It would be here.
No matter what he's after, it's who he kills.
In fact, that's what it would have done. So Erebus as well needs to make a deck save.
Oof.
And poor Claudio needs to do it with disadvantage.
Just gone.
I just rolled him a natural 1.
So why has he centered it? Oh, fine.
I mean, technically, he's still on the cusp. If you look at Keshka's token, it's hitting him still.
Hitting the druid.
Yeah, don't worry. I've done the damage for Keshka.
Cool.
What was it?
That's for my business. this.
No, it's for me to know as well. No, you're telling. No, you fuck us up. I want to know the damage.
It was still 59, whether it was halved or not.
Take a breath.
Same damage to everyone.
Okay. So
yeah,
29
but we
was
don't
the
know if he
min.
halved it or not.
We don't know.
He said.
Oh,
He
we
got
don't
18.
know that.
What's the unhalf?
59.
58.
Yeah.
Oh, 59, yeah.
59.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh.
And so is Claudio. Like, not just passed out this time. Okay.
I haven't even noticed Strahd's shown up. I'm like, shit, druids. Damn, a
you'll-
tree.
You'll definitely know something bad's happened because suddenly both of my spells will fade off.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the Hadar.
they would get their vision back. Right, next up is the one who's flanking light to the north. So advantage. Natural 18, that's going to hit.
What's it plus?
Like 5, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I know you got the shield, so I knew.
Stop
Gonna
trying
push
to
it.
work wires now, madam. No, we're not doing
That
this
is going
tonight.
to be
Oh.
9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Next up, Kashgar himself. And he is actually just going to.
Due to the explosion, has the wall of thorns been smashed away?
Damaged.
It would have. Yeah, it would have.
I did
with
just
that-
roll a concentration save. I do keep my concentration up on healing spirit.
He's going to do something called Blood Rage. Just gives him an extra attack onto what he's doing. And he's going to cast Erupting Earth. And it is pretty much in that exact same block there. He'll move here.
Right, let me give
This
myself.
is going to be on Reaper, Bolgi, and Erebus again.
I automatically take 2 death
you-
saves.
You do.
Sorry, say that
I need-
again. What the fuck have you just done?
He's casting Erupting Earth on you and Bolgi and Erebus. So you two need to make dex saving throws again.
23.
Yep.
But it won't make a difference.
Again, I'm at the mercy of D&D Beyond's connection, so sorry.
But Reaper, that would be 15 points of
It won't
bludgeoning
make a difference.
damage.
It won't make a difference. She's unconscious.
Oh, okay. Down and out. So we've got 2 party members down.
That's a 19.
19 does save. So 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie doke.
Okay,
Oh, fucking, I need to make a con save.
you do. It's 15. I think you should just move to physical dice, Lewis.
Yeah.
The
just
connection's
sheer
really bad
stubbornness.
today.
Okay, I saved. It's okay, I saved. It's all good.
Yeah, you did save. Right. At this moment, you kind of hear this gruffled voice in the distance. It's going, Strahd! Back away from them! Your fight is with me! And this very old gruffled man has appeared at the other end of the
Oh
hills.
no, it's that Doctor
Crap,
fucking.
These
prick.
people.
And he is just a very long long brown hair that's really going grey, and a big thick beard with very tattered looking robes and a staff. And you see Strahd looking across the way going, the mage from Baratook Mountain. How have you been since your fall over the ravine into the pool? And the mad mage just kind of like his eyes start glowing this gold light and shoots a beam over into towards Strahd. Oh fuck, natural 20.
Ooh.
Good boy.
In fact, he doesn't actually go for Strahd, he actually hits the fire horse. And with that, the fire horse just sends Strahd flying off, tumbling down the hill, and the horse as well just follows with it at the force.
What did he cast? Although I'm unconscious not to know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Can we get rid of that square from the screen? It's really worrying me that something else is about to
Really
attack that
saddening,
area.
isn't it? And the circle.
Oh, he deleted
And the
Bolgy as
circle
well.
too. Oh my
Oh shit, I
God,
just
you
saw...
deleted Bolgy.
You just delete.
That's what I think of your request.
Death rolling save, you bastard! You can't do that. It's cheating.
I'm still up. I've got 4 HP left. I'm good.
Drago.
Strahd just fell down the...
He fell down the hill.
Him and the horse fell down the hill.
Thank fuck.
He failed his deck save.
Stupid dick.
Where the fuck are my hero tokens?
So I was like, it's all right down my end. I've only got a couple of them. And then I scrolled down and saw all the others.
Yeah. What they've been doing is they've been chanting this ritual.
I thought I was safe.
So everything you've done up to now, you didn't know there was extra at the bottom.
No, I knew they were there before, but then I scrolled back up to see the damage that Strahd did and then forgot about them. And so was thinking like, I'm fine, there's only 3 of them here.
Bearing in mind, this is the mage.
I spelt that wrong.
Well, Baratok.
Well, yeah, not mage, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't mage, it was Madge.
Reaper, I need you to make a death.
M-A-C.
Hold on,
Need
has
you
to
Dami
make-
done hers? Dami is first before me.
Oh, Dami. I'm just going
If
on.
I
like
with
that you
this.
say that.
ahead-
I like that you say that like there's some kind of hope that I can help you out here.
No, it's just to stop him. I'm gearing myself up for dice at the moment, so.
Dummy is going to seriously regret using Burning Hands earlier.
Okay.
I was going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Hang on, let me do that again. I'm going to get to here. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the one directly in line from me.
Okay. What's he moved?
So roll an attack.
Yeah.
Which was not great. Firebolt, it's not going to hit. It's 10.
Yeah. That
Mark me
does
down for
go
another
against
shot,
it.
Lay.
Where's
Okay.
my book? I love the fact that you've now also given me my official nickname, like most people do, with my name being Layla. It's Lay. I'm like, yay!
Lay. So that doesn't hit, but I do have 5 feet more, so with my 5 feet, I'm going to just jump behind the tree. I can't hide because I used my bonus action already, but I will just step behind the tree.
Okay. Right, Reaper, death saving throw.
No, don't make a death saving throw because I've still
because
got
healing
spirit up,
Yes!
and it's
Good
still
boy.
over you.
It is.
So you were gain 3 hit points.
It's fucking worth it. Just get back up, just looking a bit limpy.
Never mind then. Back up and
And
going. You are prone.
That's the start of your turn, yeah.
Right, Bolgy.
That's what you get for trying to kill me,
Uh,
bitch.
Would she not get her turn?
Yeah, she would.
I should technically be able to use a healing spell, even if I am prone knockdown.
because that affects at least when you start your turn in the
Yeah,
healing spirit.
Oh,
yeah, she still gets the full
if
turn.
that's the case, then you still get your full lot.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on
Oh.
myself.
Who did we just
Football
lose?
was clearly more interesting.
Ah.
2h, which is a 16, minus 1, 15. Thank you, Lord. Might not make a difference, but you never know. I can use my bonus action.
We can see you. We can't. Oh, hang on. You might be alright now. We can see you.
I'm back. Sorry.
And we can hear you.
Matt, technically I can use a bonus action, can't I, while prone?
Yeah. You
Would
just have to,
Misty Step
for your
still be
movement,
used?
you...
It's half your movement to stand up when you're prone, that's all.
you just have to take half your movement to stand up.
Well, I'm casting Misty Step as my bonus action, which gets me 30 out of the way.
Yeah.
So, 30. I'm going to go over there, so that hopefully when I get my next turn I can do some help over there.
Why is everything just frozen for me? Ah, here we go. Okay. And then, what, just healing someone?
I don't think I can heal anyone anymore. 'cause
You
I've
already
used
healed us
myself for myself, but I've moved over here so that when
Ah,
I
of
get
course,
that one, I
yeah.
can do some more help over here than I was over there.
Okay, good to know. Right. Sorry, multitasking. I'm a man, can't do it. Right, so, next up it is... no, it's one of the druids who's going to just continue chanting. And the tree has just completely engulfed this druid that's gone inside of him and just drinking all of his blood. At that moment, you guys begin to hear a...
It's about fucking time.
Yeah, about bloody time.
Only shouted about 12 seconds ago.
And you see 4 larger-than-life ravens just encircling you all, and as they land, they become like a half-raven, half-human creatures.
Arakokra?
Oh, well, we're ravens.
Kenku.
Oh god, not Kenku.
Kenku.
No.
What's it? Fuck you! Okay, so, again, D&D Beyond, you've ruined me.
Just double checking at this point. Are we at initiative count 19?
Yeah.
Right, because I've missed my go then.
Yeah, he was 21.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. Yeah, it's because of all the kerfuffle and everything.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on then, Bolgi,
I figured
go
that.
ahead. Yeah, Bolgi,
So-
go ahead.
I'm going to use my healing spirit on myself and then move it, because I'm within its area, and then move it 30 feet towards Erebus.
Okay.
Ooh.
So myself, Erebus, and the boy will all regain 6 hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action.
And again, you hear that voice of
I'm
Erky
going
inside
to-
you going, if you take the spear, it will end the ritual.
We've got to get to it first. There's a prick.
Well, now I know what
Why
I'm going to do.
didn't
How
you
high up
say
is the spear?
so?
It's a high.
How tall?
It's right there in front of you, mate. Walk up
It's
to
a
the
tall
statue.
statue, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like he's a short furbolg, is it?
It's not like somebody's got a magical hand. They can fly up to it.
I had it up. Where the fuck is it? I mean, it does stand about 30 feet high.
Bulgy
So if
is
it's
like-
pierced into its chest, maybe about...
It's about 15 feet above you. Maybe a bit higher.
Okay.
Maybe 20.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Okay, in that case, I will 20 feet above me. I'll run over. 5, 10, 15. And I guess I'll start climbing.
Okay, first off, he's going to be able to do an attack of opportunity against you. $13.
Miss.
Okay, and do an athletics check for me as well.
That's going to be an 11.
11. Yep, you're just making a steady climb up. A little bit hard to get the way up, but you are making progress. Okay.
Yep. Would that be my action then to try and climb?
It would be an action.
Yeah, sound. Yeah, that's me then.
Right. One of the were-ravens comes up behind the berserker attacking light and is going to have a crack at trying to hit him. Natural 20, that'd be nice.
Is the berserker class as being flanked?
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's flanked.
Yeah, it's flanked. Yeah, that's another hit, so... Nice. 22 points of damage on that guy, not bad. That will end his go. Blanche, you're up. Oh yeah, these guys aren't blinded anymore.
No, but I am.
There
So
you are.
just
What a
gonna keep
twist.
swinging.
Yep, roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, disadvantage on both attacks, yeah.
Yes.
Oh well, there's 2, so that's fucked. And there's 9, so why bother? Well, no, that'd be 16.
16 hits.
Hey. 3 with 7 damage.
7.
That's that one there. Bollocks.
So this one you do actually get it into the side of this guy's head, and you just, I was going to say, and you see, and I went, no, you don't.
Well,
But
For
if you
fuck's
could,
sake.
you watch as blood is just trickling down his face, his own.
Like I had to
Probably felt
clarify it
this
was
last
his
time,
own
probably.
face. Like,
The were-raven, the white one, who you recognised as Davian from earlier, is going in to attack this guy here. Advantage. Better. That will hit. Second attack. Even better. And one of those was a natural 1. Lovely. Okay, that's going to be 12 points. Not as good, but... Okay. Erebus, you're up.
Cool. I want to give this a chance and a bit of a risky one. But first, I'm going to use a bonus to activate my stake staff.
Okay.
So that's there. Now, firstly, I'm going to say this now. I'm still going to cast it, but you can tell me just straight away, so you don't have to check it out. But is the big tree immune to being frightened.
At the moment, it's not even like an animated thing, so it's going to have some immunity to being frightened.
But would I know that it's not an actual monster yet?
Do a nature check or an arcana check.
Right. 14. Which one's higher? Both the same. So that's a 16.
So what you understand is this is some kind of a ritual to turn this into an actual tree blight. It requires a lot of dark magic to be involved, so it needs a blood sacrifice to be able to turn it into it. In its current stage, it is just a tree.
Okay. What I will do then is yeah, let's do it anyway, because there's just a bunch of natural enemies down there, so why the heck not? Can that warrior that's down there with the druids,
Yeah.
can he make me a intelligence saving throw, please?
This is going to be interesting. "17."
Ah, bollocks. Passes.
I was very surprised it was on -1.
God damn it, it's typical. Okay, yeah. And that I end my turn.
Okay. That druid that's inside the guy doesn't do anything because he's just happily being chewed on.
Yay, I'm dinner.
This one's just going to go in. That's going to go around here. Attack this one here with advantage. Natural 20. 2 natural fucking 20s. That's awesome.
Anyone else get the feeling that he's legit determined to kill us?
No, this is a were-raven. It's killing you. 20.
The were-raven's killing us, is it?
I-
That was what your sentence structure was.
I did get that feeling around the time of the Earth tremor, if I'm
Yeah!
honest.
When the fireball went
barbarian
off.
is a little bit more intimidated by the tiger and is going to try and attack Tiago.
What now?
That's the worst mistake it's ever going to make.
Ever.
That's a
Such a
20,
bluff.
It will
that's a
not
22.
survive.
It like bonks Tiago in the head,
What's
and it's
that,
like, oh
sorry?
no.
22,
Right, yeah.
causing 14 points of slashing damage.
14.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the one next to it is going to do the same. 15?
Yeah, it'll hit.
"12 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And now this one is going to help. Right here. That literally just hits. And that will hit as well. Okay, that did a lot of damage against it. Right, Light, you're up.
Okay, so one just above me. I'm going to use my rapier, so advantage.
Okay.
That'll be a 25 to hit.
Oh, that will hit.
My rapier is the D10, or is it the D8? D8.
If it's
D8.
a rapier, it should be a D8.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then the one below me I'm going to use an unarmed strike on it with advantage.
So you're just gonna punch it?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a
If
reason.
you don't break his
Oh.
nose, I'm pissed off.
Oh, why have I got natural 20 on an unarmed strike? It's just 6 damage. That is doubled. But now that I've also melee attacked both of them, I can use my fancy footwork and get the fuck out of there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, bonus action.
Bonus action. What?
Okay. Disengage.
No.
No, I think fancy footwork
fancy-
is like a feat or something.
Fancy footwork.
No,
as long
no,
as
it's like a bonus thing.
as long as I land a melee attack on the creature, it can't use an attack of opportunity against me. So that's why I did the unarmed
Yeah,
strike
I
rather
thought
than my pistol.
Right. Next up, it's the barbarian that's being attacked by them. He's going for the old guy with this.
Foolish mistake.
Yes.
Shit, that's gonna hit. Okay. Ends his go. Claudio is probably just gonna run. In fact, he's gonna stay here and just hide behind the rock. He's scared. This barbarian is going to attack Elvir. Fucking hell, I'm hitting now. 14. Sorry, counting backwards is fucking hard for me. There you go. Right, that will end. It's that. Tiago, you're up.
So, which one is looking the illest at the moment?
Probably the one on at the top.
That one. Right. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so he's aiming for that
Took
one.
a massive hit
Pissed
from
off.
Blanche earlier.
Yeah, he's slightly pissed.
And your attacks would be with advantage because it's currently being flanked by an ally.
Oh, that's amazing because I rolled 14 and then a 19, so let's go.
Roll your damage.
Meow.
So, clawing for 2d6. 13 damage.
So Tiago just reaches in and just bites this fucker's head off.
Considering he used his claws, but okay, potato.
Oh, okay. Well, pinned down and then mauled into
He-
him.
It was
He
the
slashed-
flavour. Come on.
Hey man, he
He's
got
hungry.
hurt by those
And
fuckers.
it
He
was
pissed.
tasty.
He was
10,
pissed.
15, 20. Dami, you kind of look behind you and you see that berserker that was attacking you earlier just charging after you. Going for an attack.
Just-
You're not hiding, so we can see you. 21.
Not
And that's
even going to
14
signify
points
that with a
of slashing
response.
damage.
14.
Yeah.
Cool. It's fine. That's
Is
fine.
Dami the tank of our group?
I'm fine.
Because she's taken
That
so
might be.
many hits.
She's
I
not
mean-
got bad constitution.
I took a hit and then a fireball.
Yeah, we kind
I was
of got
gonna go
fucked
for
with
one of the
over
rare
50.
ravens.
Getting mini hits
Misses.
of like 7s, 8s and that, you know. You can kind of see how you can resist it.
I'm gonna say this one kind of looking around and looks towards the new mad mage that's entered. Throws down Stefania and walks forward and is going to cast Blight against him.
Attack of opportunity.
Against the rapier, yeah, it would be.
And against, oh no, Bulgar's climb.
Bolgi's climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not within 5 feet anymore.
Right, so he succeeded, taking half this damage. 88. Oh, you fucker still did a lot of damage. Okay. Now will end his go. But now it's the Mad Mage's go. He kind of like... Oh. How dare you strike me, the Mad Mage of the mountains? And he's going to cast... Actually, I know exactly what he's going to cast. Keshta fails. So he watches the Mad Mage, raises a hand, and the whole image around Keshta begins to blur. And suddenly you watch as this sort of portal opens up behind him with a black void behind him. And Keshta just
Oh, man.
falls inside.
Ooh, I would not like to have been him.
I'm just going to do a check on something, actually. Okay. With that, the barbarians within you saw their leader just get sucked into a black hole. They are now frightened.
I don't think we're
Dami,
leaving him to
you're
run.
up.
Cool.
I know you've waited so long to get
Cool.
another go.
No, I just have this plan.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Right.
step here because I want a clear view of the tree, but I don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I have a flask of oil. Can I bonus action throw that at the tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a 4.
Chip.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll and add your dex.
Oh, okay, that's good because my dex is so that's 20.
So you watch as this
Yeet.
flask oil just sprays all across the tree. Even in the rain, it's soaked. And I get a funny feeling I know what the action is going to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast firebolt at the tree.
Attack with advantage.
With advantage, okay. Oh, it's monumentally stupid, so it's got to be you. Shit. Don't think it's
I mean,
gonna hit.
you are a-
not just take something out of the fucking jail again.
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't.
You are
but I did roll
You've
a.
got me and Volgy just looking at you like you didn't. You didn't.
I can see Lewis's face. You're so judged.
You are just attacking a tree.
It didn't come out of a dice jail. Okay, I rolled a 3 and a 9, but I'm +6 to hit, so that makes it 15.
Just hits.
Just
Just fucking hits.
and I rolled a 10 and a 1 on damage, so that's 11 points of damage, and also it is covered in oil.
What? When did that
Who wants a
happen?
barbecue?
I threw a flask of oil at the tree.
I know.
Yeah. But
that.
with the
It's
oil,
hard to tell with this sword.
it definitely helps. It's really, it just engulfs. And somewhere behind, in fact, this will also get the druid that's inside him.
Get wrecked, druid.
He
Oh my
would
God,
also
it's the
be covered
Wicker
in
Man.
oil.
It's the fucking Wicker Man. That's what you've just done.
Essentially, yeah.
Yes.
And you hear the screams of the druid inside. Ah! Ah! And
So
then
what
just
she'll do,
dies down.
she'll one hand throw the oil, and the other hand will follow as a coming through underneath to shoot the firebolt. It'll happen. The tree will light up. She'll go, ha! Fuck. Because she's still stood next to somebody who can kill her. And she looks pretty
Yeah.
rough.
Right, the tree's on fire. How about yours? Yeah, it is Reaper's go.
So I'm moving to about here, and I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at that one.
Okay.
If I can find my D20 there. That would be really helpful. That's a 28 with a natural 20.
Roll damage, double the die, add the modifier.
So 10 damage. Then I've also got to do radiant on that damage as well.
That is also doubled.
$19 damage with radiant.
19.
Add it to the 10, 29.
Yeah. Okay, so, boom, and this is a bit of a headshot, but you kind of like just graze the side of the face, and as he turns, he's kind of got like this Joker half smile going on, and you can just see the bone of his jaw.
I always seem to get the graphic kills, don't I? He's getting another one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, he needs to match both sides.
So that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
With 6 damage and 6 plus 9.
15. You give him a matching smile. Yeah, well, I know how I got these scars.
Right, so
Bonus action.
let's see. I can move my sword 30 feet.
You should be able to move that now.
Yep, I'm moving it. And it's going to attack.
And I'm saving this.
You better do. So that is a 25 to hit. I love this green dice. It is my favourite green dice in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, roll for damage.
Plus 3 is 11.
11. So with the matching scarred smile now going up, the sword just whoom, bullseye right through the mouth, killing him.
That's all I can do.
Any movement?
Sweet.
No, I'm happy where I am, thank you.
Bolgi, you're up.
I will climb what I assume to be the last 5 feet up. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna try and pull this bugger out, I guess.
Right, I need you to make an athletics check for me. With advantage.
Oh shit, okay, I'll roll another one after this one. So that's a 9, or
We'll get there, guys.
we have,
Have a quick toilet break. That's the point. We haven't actually had a toilet break.
yeah, see you in 10
Oh, I
minutes.
think we individually just went.
Yeah.
So that's a 9.
You did worse. Yeah, a 6. So you're just
Yeah.
trying to.
It was
Grab
about to
onto
settle
this
on 19 and then it just rolled over.
You're just hearing these two voices in your head going, "Come on, Bolgi, come on! You're so close to getting this spear. Ah, take me now, mortal. I will be able to wreak the horrors against that vampire." Let's
I
watch
like
out.
what you're saying, not how you're saying it.
Okay, next up. It's the druid. Who really, in fact, can they do anything to put that fire out?
No, burn.
They can produce flame, but they can't control it.
Fuck yeah.
No, they can't put the fire out, not like the other one. And not at the range it's going at as well. So this druid is going to try and find whoever fucking threw that fire. 20, 25, 30. Can't really do anything up there. Winter Splinter is just gonna burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Just going for
Now I
it.
just see you as the Grinch. You're no longer red. You're just the Grinch going burn, baby, burn.
Adrian is going to attack this fucker with 2 attacks, but not with advantage anymore. That will hit. And that will hit. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, this you watch as the were-raven just pounces its 2 feet, flattening down this guy, and then just pecks out his eyeballs. Sorry, a bit too close to home with one member of the
Too close to Blanche.
Speaking of which, it is actually Blanche's go.
All you hear is my eyes, my eyes.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I'm just waiting for
your
Mark to
eyes
shout,
burning?
join the clap.
There's no one nearby for me to start swinging at, so I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next up, Davian, who's going to attack this guy with advantage. Just hits. Misses that one. So just swiping around with a short sword. Erebus, you're up.
Right. Can the barbarian that's attacking Dami make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom. Natural 2.
Cool. Okay. In which case, dissonant whispers hits him.
Okay.
So, firstly, he's going to take 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of psychic damage, and must immediately use his reaction to move as far as his speed allows away from me. Meaning that he does get an attack of opportunity from Darby.
Yeah.
Yes, I will take that. Who's good at that? Oh, you.
It's a bit of a lottery.
22. Hey,
Yeah,
that was
will
a
hit.
decent roll.
Just do damage.
Yeah. That damage dice is rolling brilliant for me. That's 8 points of damage.
8. Yeah. So as he flees away, you just catch him with the quick end of the dagger.
It's the corpse slayer,
right,
but it
so
won't make any
it's-
difference.
No, it's not undead. Gets advantage. See if I get a crit. No, not a crit, but second attack. So I'm doing one of the Raven guys. Natural 20, awesome.
Could I use my bonus to take a healing potion?
Oh shit, I totally forgot. Yes, go ahead. I was too warped up with that.
No, I know what you're thinking.
Right, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9 points of health.
Okay. Meanwhile, Dag just completely obliterates with Davian to get rid of that other barbarian there. Right, I think these druids are just gonna now just run for it.
No, they're fucking not.
Elvira's next. To attack.
Elvira? When did she show up?
I was gonna say Elvira
Elvira.
just like joined the party.
Yep, completely cleaves with his short sword into that barbarian. 15, 20, 25, 30. Light, you're up.
So I will move 15 feet next to Dami, and then I'll do my channel divinity for preserved life.
Okay.
I'll give Demi 8 hit points and myself the remaining 7.
Okay.
Kishan.
The touch of a halfling.
It's not touch.
The word of a halfling.
That is an action. I don't really think there is anything I can do with bonus actions, to be honest. Let's have a look.
Try and hide.
You know what?
You can hide behind me. You're a halfling.
Oh, that's a second level spell slot, so I can't even do that. Shit! Yeah, you know what? I'll do another 5 foot behind this tree and I'll hide.
Okay. Roll for stealth.
Uh, 15.
15. Okay. Seems pretty decent. Next up, Tiago.
So is this a good guy or a bad guy? Can't tell anymore.
He's a good guy. He's a raven.
So
Where
what's
raven?
the closest bad guy we've got?
They're pretty much all by the fire tree, and they look like they're running away.
No, they're fucking not. 30, 40. I can pounce on him as well.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's 30 feet, is it?
It's 20 at least. So it would be
Oh,
just in front of
that's yeah, that's not gonna reach him.
him.
Oh, it'd get there.
Yeah,
So you would be in front of him.
So that means Blanche can have an attack.
Although is pounce an action?
Pounce,
It's
what
not.
happens if he's 20 feet from
No.
the creature limits? Oh, I can still do a claw attack with that.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, okay. Right, he's getting clawed then. Uh, 15.
15 hits.
A bit
The
wide.
druids, they're not got a lot. And this one doesn't have bark skin, so
9 damage.
9. 8. Okay, cool. Alright, just takes a bit of a swipe, but yeah, pretty good. Anything else from Tiago? Blanche is there as well.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Right. Next up hits the barbarian that's running away from you, Erebus. Does it keep on running?
Blanche's held action.
That's the point, yes. Roll with disadvantage on your attack.
17.
Hits.
And 7. With 11 damage.
11. Oh god, yeah, you smacked that guy out.
Yeah.
He was the
Awesome.
only one that was sticking around to keep the ritual going as well.
Dream team.
So yes, Erebus, does this guy have to do any damage rolls? Who's running away from you?
So it was just a flee for the turn. He's not classed as frightened, so it's now down to him what he does this turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's not going down without a fight. 16 plus stuff, 21. On Dami, causing 14 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
E?
On Dami, yeah. Oh no, it's an axe.
What?
So he ran back,
Okay.
he rolled a 21,
Yeah.
and caused
Yeah.
14 points of slashing damage.
That 14. I'm out.
Dami.
The tank
goes
is down.
The real MVP.
Took a while. But the
oh,
fire's still
next up
going.
Next up it is the wizard. He is going to use guidance on you, Bolgi. Pull that spear out, my boy. Don't worry
What a
about
lad.
falling. I've got you.
Oh, what a lad.
Next
Yeah,
up,
just break the
Dami,
poor old
death
man's
saving
back,
throw.
you know.
He's a real MVP.
All my dice hate me. Why would you make me do this?
What
Okay.
death saving throw?
You don't
Do you
remember
have a
what she
cleric
was
next
rolling
to
when
you?
she was here.
I just have a cleric dice and it rolled an 8.
That's one fail.
So it's my turn, isn't it?
Reaper, yeah.
30 for walking here. Misty stepping next to Dami and then casting Cure Wounds.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, so suck
Cute.
it.
Heal yourself up.
So it's a D8.
So I'm putting Marcus. This is like the live
So you
game
get
again.
5
Me
hit
on and off
points.
with those bloody tokens.
How many? 5?
5.
5, yeah.
Right.
I
Anything else
finally
from
got
you?
to save somebody!
Any
It's
bonus
like, ow!
actions?
Ugh.
That's what it was like when the bloody spirit thing hit me. It's like, down. Oh, yay!
I think Misty
Nothing
Step
else.
is the bonus action.
Oh shit, yeah, of
Step
course
the
it
bonus
is.
action, the
Right,
healing is the
Bolgi,
main stuff.
come on. And you get a
Yeah,
1d4
did you
to
say-
add as well.
Yeah. Did you say, is this still with advantage? Because I think you said it was last time.
Yes, it is still with advantage. Basically, this spear wants you. I was going to say something. I'm not saying it.
Ooh.
I was going to
I
say
mean,
My
the
brain
lines of-
already
you
went
said
there
it.
when
wants
you
you.
started it.
I was going to say this spear wants you to pull it out.
Man.
Whip it
I nearly,
out.
I nearly said pull you off, pull it off.
And you
It's
went
no
with
better
pull
how
out
you
instead.
phrase it. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So much better.
Right, where on the statue did the spear touch you?
Did you pull it out in time?
They're on the spin.
Holy shit!
Sorry, Matt.
No, I just saw what he rolled.
Yeah, so that's going to be. I've not rolled the d4 yet. That's going to be 21.
20. Yeah. So this time now, knowing that you've got this old wizard who's looking very
Cheering you on.
homeless at the moment, pulling you, and as you pull the spear, it doesn't make the sound of wood as you pull it out, grinding on metal. It sounds like someone pulling a blade out of someone's wound, and it's just covered in blood. And then
Great.
as you use that kind of makes you lose your grip, but as you fall, the mage is just sort of letting you fall down with a bit of feather fall.
Brilliant. Great, so I'm going to look at the spear a bit, I guess.
Okay. While that's happening,
And can I also use a bonus action?
what would you like to do?
I would like to cast Healing Spirit, and I'm gonna put it basically centered around the 3 of them down there. If that's within 6, I think that's just 60 feet. I think light is maybe
5,
55
10,
feet
15,
away.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. In fact, you could land that right on Dami.
Yeah, but we don't want to be healing the bad guy.
Yeah, I'll center it. I'll center it like right
saw what you tried to do
at
there,
that
Matt.
square in between them.
Okay.
I'll center it there-ish. And so they should all get 5 HP.
Hooray!
So Dami, Reaper, and Light 5 HP. And also now that you've killed the last druid that was guarding that tree, the tree's on fire, and you've took the spear out of the effigy, Winter Splinter is just a pile of ash on the floor. Burning kindling, just filling up the air, causing a very big bonfire.
Well, lad,
Uh,
we've beaten your tree puzzle.
The answer, as always, was fire.
It would be Erebus's go. There's still one more on the battlefield, as all the druids have left.
I told
One
you,
very
nobody
persistent
survives.
berserker
Dying.
is still on.
Right. You know what? Let's. I suppose, is there anything I could probably do just to me? No. I am just going to cast Chill Touch on the 5, 10, 15, 20, 20,
Is that 120?
Yeah, it's 120 feet.
Yeah.
So, it's a ranged spell attack. That's a natural 19.
Oh, that will hit.
So let's say 2d8. And that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 points of necrotic damage.
11. Okay, still in the game. He's still in the game.
But he cannot heal anymore until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Health. 20, 25, 30, 35, 25. Dag is going to flank as he can fly across. First attack will hit. Second attack again hits. Maths, man. Oh, very near, very near. Over here. Gonna go in, attack as well. Oh no, this one's not with advantage.
How do you
It
feel
still
after
hits.
finally killing some stuff?
Oh fuck, are you shitting me? Okay. So I
Are you getting
literally
your own? How do you want to do this?
No, I nearly did.
Okay.
I nearly did. I got him down to 1. And guess
No,
what?
Tiago's
It's
gonna
lights
get
go.
his way to doing it. Oh, is it like, yeah, I can't see on it.
So-
There's Claudio and then Tiago on mine.
Who gets sneak attack because he was hidden?
Well, I would anyway, because flanking and all,
All he has
that.
to do is
and
hit.
flanking, 5
Yeah.
foot.
Okay.
Rapier, which will be. I forgot the modifier now. 16.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just go to his side, and while he's distracted with everybody else, I'm just gonna very slowly and wordlessly push my rapier just into the side of his abdomen.
Oh. Yep, just.
Just bleed him.
Well,
Yeah.
you described it. And this guy just. Long live the Cavani. Dead.
Ew. And literally, Dami will look at the body as it falls and go, ew, and look up at Light, and there'll be like a moment where it's that we're rogues and we kill shit together, and then she'll look away and shake her head and turn away from him.
Only best friends kill druids together.
And then, like, we'll cure wounds dummy as well.
Okay.
She'll flinch a little when he touches her.
I didn't get flinch.
Bolgi. Now that you're holding onto this blood spear, you begin to hear those voices of Urki and whatever
7
spirit
points.
is there going.
Cheers.
Ah, now all you have to do is combine this spear with the Gulthias stuff. And then Urki's voice comes in. But once you do that, you will find a way to be connected to one true nature. The good and the bad put into one item. You will be able to have much more power to face Strahd. Have my power as your own, gifted from your dear barbarian.
Okay.
No, stop it.
Do it.
Don't worry, Bolgi.
We could have brought him back, but no.
Do it. Do
You
it.
couldn't.
One of us could have played him. You never even gave us that option. You never ever
Oh,
gave
no,
us that
I'm
option.
just-
I'm
I'm purely
pissed.
doing it to wind up the druid. To be fair.
I'm glad you died in a peaceful way and weren't brought back as a monstrosity.
It wasn't even a peaceful way. No.
He died doing what he loved.
Getting impaled. Was that what you're trying to
Dagger
say?
through his chest.
He got pegged in front of a lot of us. That's not doing what he loved.
Well, you don't know.
Anyway,
Wow.
Bolgi. What would you like to do?
Are we still in initiative?
No.
Can we
Then
race?
I would like to sit down
Rage.
and take stock of what the fuck is going on. And I guess I'll get the other Gulthias staff out and just look at them both. The spear and the staff, that is.
Yeah, so spear in one hand, Gulthias staff in the other. Anybody else want to do anything while Bolgi is reflecting on this?
I was gonna
Just
say,
after,
a good rest
I had-
finishing up.
Just after I have Cure Wounds cast, and she does kind of flinch away as he does it, she's kind of still not actually make eye contact, kind of look back at Light and just like, thanks. And then start walking back towards the graveyard.
I'm going to
Okay.
assist the boy and obviously I'm guessing the woman who's now joined them.
Yeah, and all the other were ravens that come through. I'm not going to bother changing the tokens, but they've now become human form. You've definitely fulfilled your promise of being able to save my family. I cannot thank you enough. You said a payment was to be made in exchange for the life stone to be able to make us grow the wine back. And Stephanie, yes, as she's just holding Claudio, says, I already have the one that dreaded druid. He was a bit too engrossed in attacking you lot, he failed to notice that I picked his pocket. It's like, oh, you beautiful daughter, and just embraces her. But it'd be fantastic if we can have both of these stones for our protection and make fantastic wine. All afresh.
At this point, do I see Light heading back up?
I'm just kind of leaning on the wall.
Yeah.
I'll kind of like beckon over. Yeah, Light, a bit of your attention, please.
Yeah. What's up?
Just to gain further favour of these magnificent wizards, I don't suppose you've still got that gem we found from the baby that I asked you to look after.
I do, yeah.
Seems that it'd be
On hearing baby, What? There was another baby? What?
No, it was a homunculus.
That makes it so much better.
And so, would you mind if we gave the gem back to its rightful owners?
Pretty sure. We've just done a shitload of work for them and got nothing back yet. So no, not really.
Pretty certain. We also said we weren't giving the gem back until Blanche's eyesight was returned.
Like I said, we got nothing back yet.
Adrian,
I don't know what happened that
Adrian
session.
kind of
so-
steps forward. Adrian steps forward and says, "Well, how about our loyalty? It seems like you want to start some war with Strahd. We'll be there at the battlefront with you."
The war was started long before we got here.
We are just here to finish it.
We'll finish it with you. You've given us hope, a reason to fight. We'll do it.
I'm holding on
Right,
to it for
so-
now until that's proven.
I was going to say, in all honesty, after all the stuff we have done, the loyalty is the least you can offer.
Well, I'd offer you gold, but you know, someone seems
No,
to have
that's not
burnt the
gonna
top
say-
half of our
that's-
building.
That's not really going to help us against Strahd. Gold can't really bribe him to stop killing people. Now, can
I'll
it?
still
Yeah.
take some gold on top of whatever else we got.
At that moment, the mad mage walks forward and goes, "I've maybe come across a few things in my time. Perhaps something like this would be more than enough." And he sort of reaches into his bag and he's pulling out these books. He pulls out 3 books. 2 of them seem absolutely like rich and flavorful. One's bound in like brown leather with like an old wizened face on it, and the second one is a gold bound book with many gems embedded into it as well. The third one is just a very, very old, tattered looking book. Pages are gone yellow with age and stuff. But he goes, "Oh, that one's mine." But I'm willing to give these 2 for you.
I
So
purchased
this is
the
the gold one.
golden one.
Was that the Mad Mage you said was giving us those? Or offering them?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Mad
Matt.
So is the Mad Mage in exchange for the gems?
Call it
Oh.
my payment to you. I want to speak on behalf of these ravens, good people. Let me pay their reward for you. These 2 books. Not this third one. That one's mine.
I'm really tempted by that Tome of Understanding.
That
me too.
leadership one can really buff my magic.
I was going to say that one for the wisdom save because
Yeah.
at the moment I'm on a -1 I kind of need.
Anyone who
The
wants
Tomb of
to,
Understanding's a good one.
if anyone wants to do an insight regarding that, in fact, what would it be? An inspection.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say, if Dummy saw a mage bringing out books, like her attention would have been straight there, and she would have blanked on these 2, and she would have gone straight in, zeroing in on the old
on the
tattered
third
one.
tattered one. Do
Yeah.
an investigation.
Not my best.
So can I just say bagsies to the Tome of Understanding then?
It can
Yeah,
help a
juggle
couple of
for
us
it.
as well, though.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, but you
because
lot
my
have got
magic's
natural wisdom. I'm on a minus on that.
Yeah, but
There's other stuff
you've
that
got
I'm bad at that I
It'll-
should be good at and stuff.
It'll be discussed, I think. It'll be discussed. Right, I rolled 8. Did you say investigation?
Yeah.
18.
Your heart almost skips a beat when you see this book. It looks so familiar to you. Although it doesn't make sense. The last time you saw this book, it was almost fresh. Even though this book has loads of words and stuff in it.
Oh, Matt.
And you kind of get a glimpse at the very back page as he kind of puts it away. It's a picture of what looks like a woman with several numbers dotted around her.
I'm gonna grab his wrist as he's putting it back. Don't make me cry. And I'm gonna take the book from him
He doesn't resist.
and let
In
it
fact,
fall
he
open to that
smiles.
page.
Did you know? You've missed an 8, Master Dami. And we'll leave it there for tonight.
Oh my god, Victor from the future, isn't it? This is scaring the shit
Oh.
out of me.
Victor
just
went
noticed it's
to the
Victor.
past.
Victor went back in time and he just spent his whole fucking life living alone on a mountain.
Hell yeah.
What?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Welcome to Strahd.
Found him.
Dami!
You okay, Fliss?
You broke her, you dick.
It's so much worse than anything else you could have done to him.
Well, at least he can teleport properly now.
You may actually see Dami hug someone. Like,
No, surely not.
Well, guys, a bit of a long one. I was expecting a bit of a long fight with this one, but fucking hell. So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Curse of Strahd on Life or Die. And we'll hope to see you again next week.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.